Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. If you want a loaded truck, hurry to see the showroom clean 2014 Chevrolet Silverado LTZ 4x4, fully loaded with sunroof, heated and cool seats, and only 77,000 miles for just $27,500. Or this 2013 Toyota Camry LE for only $99.50. Get to Jamie's Auto Sales, North Lewis Tittle, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
If you take oral medication 1, 2, or more times daily, then here's important information from Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. Our pharmacies now offer Dispel medication packaging. This simply means your medication comes in daily pop-out packaging. Your medication for morning or evening or both are all together and ready to easily pop out whenever you need them. Dispel is a free service offered by Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. To get your medication packed in personalized packaging, call our Mangum location at 580-782-2195. That's 782-2195. Or our Granite location at 580-535-2130. That's 535-2130.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen, when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. If you want a loaded truck, hurry to see the showroom clean 2014 Chevrolet Silverado LTZ 4x4, fully loaded with sunroof, heated and cool seats, and only 77,000 miles for just $27,500. Or this 2013 Toyota Camry LE for only $99.50. Get to Jamie's Auto Sales, North Lewis Tittle, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pike passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
If you take oral medication 1, 2, or more times daily, then here's important information from Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. Our pharmacies now offer dispelled medication packaging. This simply means your medication comes in daily pop-out packaging. Your medication for morning or evening or both are all together and ready to easily pop out whenever you need them. Dispel is a free service offered by Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. To get your medication packed in personalized packaging, call our Mangum location at 580-782-2195. That's 782-2195. Or our Granite location at 580-535-2130. That's 535-2130.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Well, Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Quartzview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen, when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Quartzview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Quartzview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to Sports on Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv. Chad Fox, Michael in the morning. We're ready for football here this evening after a run rule victory by the Mangum Lady Tigers softball team. Kind of ironic that commercial talking about baking and roasting, because that's certainly what's going on right now inside the press box here at the Liberty Bowl.
You are correct, and as you mentioned on Michael in the morning, your weather forecast is going to change, isn't it, in a few days?
So's the weather. We're back back after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Back at the Liberty Bowl, Chad Fox, Michael, and you. Glad to have you alongside on this Football Friday night, week number 1, as we get set for Mangum and Merritt. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Back at the Liberty Bowl, we get set for Merritt and Mangum lid lifter before both ball clubs here in this 2020 campaign. And before we get started, Jay McCormick is already pining to go into the ball game. He says he's ready. Earlier today, he was ready to challenge his wife to a foot race. I mean, come on. Jay, we know you've lost weight, but you haven't gained any speed or gotten any younger along the way. So ironic that the 2019 football season ended with the dynamic duo of Chad Fox and Michael in the morning. You might have forgotten about that, but in the last weekend in November, when the quarterfinal ball game all the way across the state, I don't even remember where we were.
Pawnee.
Yeah, I know. It was a bad night. It was forgettable, no doubt about it. But so you fast forward and you think about all the things that have changed in the world that we live in, and how strange it is now here in early September as compared to late November of last year.
It really is amazing, Michael, that we're even here tonight playing. 2020 has just been one for the ages, and so it's impressive. There are some folks wearing masks here in the crowd, but again, with what's happened around the world and here in the U.S., to have a football game here in Southwest Oklahoma, it's good. I think it's good for a lot of people to get out and take part in a high school game.
Jessica Panetta is checking in. Hello, Jessica. Good to have you alongside. Captains for Mangum tonight going to include Brody Shelby. He is now QB1. Quan Bailey. If you listen to the Michael in the Morning program, you know that he has been what's up, Coach? He has been tabbed as a All-State nominee for Class A. They're expecting big things from him. Elijah Bernal and the other captains here this evening for Mangum, Corbin McGill and Isaac Batoha. We love it when those big uglies are up there. You know, it's always good. Mangum in their home black uniforms with the white numerals and the orange trim. And, a lot of key talent from that 2019 football team that made it to the quarterfinals is gone. And
they're in the stands right now.
Yeah, there are going to be some young people that are going to get an opportunity to grow up in a hurry.
Yeah, no, it's and that's right. But, man, Sam Powers, what energy and effort and investment he has put into this program and in this community. So it is led by the right man, and that is Coach Powers.
Hey, Coach, what are you doing, man? Are you doing all right? Shelby in here doing the bumps and everything, this, that, and the other. I never know what's going on with that guy. And I think that was Tommy Pride who came in and slapped me on the butt. And
you have quite the coaching staff running through here, right?
And I, you know what? I know that I've got a cute bubble butt, but I wish men would leave it alone. Let me just say that right now.
Social distance, maybe a little bit.
Yes, we're doing it. We're practicing it here in the booth, and the coaches can practice it when they come in and see us. It all starts with we talk about those skill kids that have gone, and Brody Shelby now going to step in and be a quarterback, somebody different underneath center or from the shotgun for Mangum for the first time in 4 years. I mean, Colton Laughlin was here, it seemed like forever. So it'll be interesting to see how he responds to that sort of thing. Here is something that does fall into the social distancing issue. We've got captains on the sideline, but only one goes out.
Yeah, that was the case last week. We did our first game on our sister station, KTJS, with Hobart losing to Fairview last week. But, yeah, that was the case. Only one player from each team goes out for the coin toss, and you're seeing that here tonight.
Kellen Lamar is the captain for Merritt. They'll be in their home white uniforms with the black numerals and the black trim. Now, you and I have been here for a little bit. Of course, I finished up the softball game and visited with the coaches and put away the equipment, which takes about a day and a half. And then made my way over here, and you were able to drive from Hobart to Mangum in about that same amount of time. But you were here when the entourage arrived. Now, you got the call before we go to that.
Yeah. Merritt won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so Mangum will receive in the north end zone. But, yeah, you're right.
Back to that grand entrance.
Oh, it was impressive. You bet. We had ambulances. We had fire trucks. We had all the youngsters on top of vehicles, and the Eye of the Tiger blaring down the road, and quite an entrance for the pep band, and it was fun to watch.
You talked about how important this sort of thing is if it can be done safely.
Right.
And the idea of that grand entrance that way, and football on a Friday night, and the band, and all the things that go along with it. We talk about time that has gone by, and back in March when the world shut down, I don't know that I really thought that we would get to this point. I'm surprised that we're able to play football tonight.
I'm with you. I agree. I mean, it's just impressive that we're able to do this tonight. We don't know for how long. Things could get shut down here, and if safety issues arise that needs to be the case, then that needs to be the case. But right now, it's good to see people outside, enjoying the weather. The weather's going to change, according to Michael in the morning, and so we are looking forward to it, man. This is week number one. There were some teams in action last week. Cordell and Hobart got things going, but Hobart not playing tonight because of a case of COVID. So they were scheduled to take on the defending Class A state champion Ringling Blue Devils, and so that game was canceled, and so that could happen. That could happen any week throughout the season, and so to be able to play here tonight, get things going, it's quite the opportunity.
Well, you talk about that game tonight between Ringling and Hobart that was postponed, or canceled, actually. It was canceled. Actually, the original opponent for Hobart was Watonga, and they had shut down prior to that. So I read a story earlier this week in the Oklahoman. Coaches and athletic directors and schools have to be prepared to shift on the fly, at least for the first few weeks before district play. My wonder is, what happens if we're in the middle of district play and this occurs?
Yeah, that's right. And maybe a team or two has less games. How are you going to figure out the champion? It is something, but like you said, everything is on the fly. We're just having to make decisions. Each day is something different. So you take it one day at a time. You protect the kids. You protect the families. You try to get back to some kind of normalcy if you can, safety-wise.
Brent Bogart is tuned in. Shayla Willis is watching as well. They were on hand earlier today when our Twilight doubleheader, and there are people who have no idea what I'm talking about. Twilight doubleheader. They used to do that in the older days of baseball. You'd play an afternoon ball game and then play one at night. Well, we've had our own Twilight doubleheader here today and tonight. Earlier today, it was a 12-2 run rule victory.
Impressive. For
Jared Stitt of the Mangum Lady Tigers over Apache. Apache jumped out to an early 1-0 lead, and then Mangum just simply took over. 3-run home run in the ball game. How about that shot off the bat of Lauren York? And now Mangum 10-0 inside district play. They've got 4 games left. And let's be honest, they win 3 of the 4, they're going to be the district champions.
Yeah, they are in the catbird seat. They are leading the way there in this district, and Hobart would be the next team, but they would have to beat Mangum twice, and that's going to be a tough out. And Mangum Lady Tigers proving to be the cream of the crop in this district, and that's important, critical, traveling-wise.
Well, yeah, because if you win the district, you get a chance to stay at home. If you lose,
hello Silo.
Yeah, if you're at 2, you're probably going to Silo and then on down the line. So,
which you could throw a rock into, what, Lake Texoma?
Well, it's an area you're familiar with at this time of your life, and unfortunately I was as well over the summer, so that wasn't a good thing. All right, we're just about ready to get football underway. It's going to be a lot of fun here, this 2020 campaign, for as long as it might last. Sawyer Webb is a name that is familiar, still here in this 2020 campaign. He's set to receive the kick of Coy Carnes. Carnes, a right-footed kicker and a junior in your program. We mentioned Webb. He's here on the near side, and then it looks like up top that's Lamar James. And James, of course, can absolutely fly. We have seen him on the basketball court the last couple of years, and looking forward to watching him on the football field as well. So the 2020 campaign, they put 12 minutes up on the clock. The official winds his whistle, and we've got a kickoff as high end over end here on the near side, and James has to go by him all the way back to the 8-yard line, picks it up there, looking for a block for the edge, and he makes it to the 10, drops the football, picks it back up, 10, 15, look out, 20, 25, 30, 35, flag flies, 40, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, but it's coming back.
Hello, 2020.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, you're exactly right. There's no other way than the football season can be in with that kind of play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. You're right. The ball just split the guys back there and then sat there parked at about the 5-yard line.
Picked it up, dropped it, got a block, and then got an illegal block and was off to the races. Wow. That... That's 2020 for you right there, kids. Unbelievable.
Boy, and that was thrown early too, Michael. That's going to go way back.
Yeah, I think it's a block in the back, which is going to be from the point of infraction. And that is at about the 14-yard line. So they should mark it off 7 back to about the 7-yard line. Let's see if that's the case. Well, now they're marking it off from the 20, which makes no sense because they picked the flag up at the 14. So they'll take it back to the 10, and it'll be first down from there for Mangum. And get set to go to work. 19 exciting seconds come off the clock with nothing happening. Hello, Fran Lively, checking us out on Classic Hits 97.7, the Facebook page. Shelby, handoff here near side. Look at that hole. Quan Bailey, 20, gets a block, 25, and finally knocked down at about the 26-yard line. Quan Bailey, as good as advertised, as he is knocked down by Raiden Jones. And a first down carry for Bailey. Huge hole here on the near side. Boy, the big ugly's getting it done. Elijah Bernal there. And also here on the near side, I think is that Dominic Allen I'm looking at here on the near side? I see the 6, and then everything else is blocked out. First and 10, we've got a couple of guys moving at the same time, and this isn't Canadian rules football, so it's not going to count. But they said Merritt was in the neutral zone.
Wow. Going fast, too. They set up in their alignment, Michael, early.
Well, I mean, and that's going to happen. I mean, Sam Powers is a high-energy guy. You wouldn't expect him to have an offense that is lethargic. First and 5 now. Quick snap there, caught Shelby by surprise. Tries to turn the corner and does, has the 35, and run out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So, when you're not working on all cylinders, you just let your athletic ability take over.
2 plays, 2 first downs. Quite a start.
Sue Thompson is watching. Hello, Sue. Good to have you alongside as the shadows continue to engulf the Liberty Bowl here. And we set up the equipment. Chad said, should we do it over there on that side? I said, no, let's put it in front of the door because the sun is 1,000 degrees there. First and 10, little flip pass here on the near side, caught by Lamar, drops the football again, went back, picked it up, spins away at the 30, and then gets ridden out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. So that oblong ball, a little bit harder to hold on to for Lamar James as compared to that basketball.
Yeah, loss of 6.
Bernard Bailey, who played here for the Mangum Tigers, is checking it out. Hello, Bernard. Hope that all is going well for you. 2nd down and 5, as Chad told you, from about the 32-yard line. Shotgun formation. Shelby, handoff. Bailey, right side. Got room. 40, 45. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling across the 46 out to about the 47-yard line. That'll be a carry of almost first down territory and gain of, 15 on the play. It brings up a 3rd down and 1.
When they've blocked him up, Michael, there's been plenty of space.
Yeah, and if you're Quan Bailey, you got to like running in space like that. The first guy you see is a $135 cornerback. So we'll go 3rd down and 1. This has got to be 4-down territory. 10-20, clock running, no score. Bailey in the backfield in the pistol formation with his quarterback Shelby. Handoff Bailey, little juke in the line of scrimmage. 1st down and more. Right up the middle of the field across the 45, down to about the 42-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 43, and that was just a quick hitter right up the middle of the field. Quan Bailey picking up big yardage.
Ball being handed off deep. He can almost pick his hole and able to get, big yardage.
It's been all Quan Bailey in the early going. He'll come to the near side and catch a bit of a breather, wearing sleeves and gloves, as though that's in anticipation of next week's forecast when nighttime lows will dip into the 40s. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. Shelby from the front, shotgun formation. Brody going to go the other way and breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Takes it inside the 35 down to about the 34. They said the knee touchdown at the 36, but Brody Shelby getting that done all by his lonesome.
Yeah, there is a big fella in the middle of that line, Michael Barnes.
You're talking about for Merritt?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we were noticing him during the pregame show. He's so big he couldn't pull his shirt down during the pregame. Jace Hamilton. He does take up a lot of space, but one of those guys, if you wall him off, then you can have a heyday with him. Rolling here near side is Shelby. Brody wants to throw. Does. Up for grabs. Into a crowd, and the ball is
intercepted.
Picked off. It was originally in the hands of one of the Luke Rogers had his hands on it. It bounced off his hands. And then, as you mentioned, was taken away by Hagan Justice. Justice, a marvelous athlete.
There was 6 guys all right there. 3 from Mangum, 3 from Merritt. Kind of a Hail Mary type throw.
Exactly what I was thinking. By the way, April Gerald's wanted us to know that it's real nice and cool in Red River, New Mexico. Where she is. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thanks, April. April squared, as it were. So 1st and 10 now for Merritt as they stymie the drive at 9:11 left in quarter number 1. We've got no score. Zach Carr in the backfield with Hagan Justice. Justice from the pistol formation. Wants to throw. Has time. Now flushed by Cantu. Weaves his way through traffic. Looks for a block and gets knocked off his feet at about the 25-yard line. Get on the stop for Mangum. Not a nice open field tackle is Elijah Bernal, but a gain of 5, 2nd down and 5 for this group from Merritt.
Yeah, quick, that was a nice little footwork by the quarterback from Merritt. Got through a lot of traffic.
We have seen Hagan Justice the last couple of years on the basketball court, and he does have some talent. Good footwork. Well, you talk about big bodies. They have got a massive offensive line, they being the Oilers. They're the whole Derrick. Ball on the ground gets kicked. Loose football. Who's got it? Brody Shelby says it's ours. And the guys in the striped shirts say, "You are correct, sir." So the Tigers give it away, and then they take it right back. Great field position here.
First game for both teams. And first game of the season, maybe showing a little bit rust, getting the season cranked up here.
I'm not so sure the son didn't get his eyes on that snap because he did not make a clean play on it. So 1st and 10 for Mangum just inside the 25 at about the 24.5. Shotgun formation. Shelby hands it off to Bailey. Right side, Quan hit and knocked down after a couple of yards to about the 22. That's a good tackle there in space. Turned in by Merritt's Zach Carr. That'll bring up a 2nd down, and we'll call it 7.
Also number 2, Daniel Portillo. Man, he came up and smacked him up top, too, and spun him around.
Yeah, and Bailey trying to shake the effects of that off just a little bit. I could have hit him, Howard, but he kept moving away. That's a great line. Muhammad Ali talking to Howard Cosell after a fight with Joe Frazier. Shelby running near side pass, caught by The wide receiver at the 4-yard line. That is Hunter Tipton with the catch. And a first and goal now for Mangum inside the 4.
Much better pass play, a lot more space, wide open, and good throw and catch.
Good job by Tipton to shadow his quarterback and simply roll here on the near side. 7:45 left in the first down and goal from the 5. And if I don't see a steady diet of Quan Bailey, I'm going to be stunned. He's in the pistol with Shelby. Snap, handoff. Quan, near side, headed for the end zone. Got there, touchdown. Well, if I got a kid with that kind of talent, I can even coach, you know?
Yeah, there you go. Maybe that's what those coaches were asking. Maybe they wanted you to call some plays.
No. Tommy Pride's known me too long. 5-yard touchdown run for Quan Bailey as Mangum takes advantage of the turnover. And they strike first here. 6-0, 7:28 left in quarter number 1 with the extra point on the way for Mangum. Holder is Sawyer Webb, and the kick is just through the left upright by Lauren Sneed, and it's good. So with 7:28 left in the first, Mangum scores first. They lead at 7-0. This is Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Tigers strike first, 26-yard drive. Last 5 covered by Quan Bailey, and they lead it now by a score of 7-0, 7:28 left in the first. Mangum turned the ball over and then got it right back and took care of that and gets themselves a touchdown. We'll say hi to Cecilia Blake Nippert. She is watching. College football starting a week from tomorrow. Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. Cowboys will do battle with Tulsa, Golden Hurricane. 6:30 ball game. Meantime, Oklahoma gets Missouri State. That is a 6 o'clock affair there in Norman.
Have you ever seen as much publicity for a Central Arkansas Austin Peay game?
I mean, and you know what? And I forgot it was on. You talk about that, and I guess it was a great game as well.
Yeah. I caught some of it, but everybody that was the next day was like, hey, what are we going to talk about? NBA and Austin Peay in Central Arkansas.
All right, so Mangum is set to kick it away for the first time. Lauren Sneed, the junior, will get it done. I don't know if I said hello to Cecilia Blake Nippert, but I did now.
Starting to get some of that repetitiveness, Michael.
Does that mean I'm saying things over and over again? Forgetting the stories that I told? I'm still not going to the coffee shop, though, and talking about all my medical appointments, okay? I'm not doing that. First of all, I don't have medical appointments. Second, I don't drink coffee. And 3, I don't like old people. So, there you go. Middle of the football field back there for Merritt is Zach Carr. Up top, you'll find Raiden Jones. And here on the near side, that looks like Coy Carnes. Kick on the way, high end over end kick near side. Going to be fielded by Ashton Pride at about the 18. He's got the 20 and the 24, no more. Racing down to make the play on the defensive side of the football was Ashton Pride. How did he return the football? Well, it was actually Tanner Newton on the return. Ashton Pride with the tackle. Good job. Foreshadowing on my part. There you go. There's some of that nursing home stuff that's beginning to creep in again. Wow.
Welcome, Mr. Barnes. We have a spot for you.
Yeah, exactly. Saw my dad over the summer. He goes, they think I'm losing my mind. They ask me what day it is, and I tell them today. I said, Dad, it's not a vaudeville show, please.
Rim shot.
Uh-huh. 1st and 10 now as Merritt goes to work after turning the football over. They've got it at about the 23-yard line. Inside handoff Carr. Zach across the 25 to about the 26. He'll get knocked down there. Get on the stop for Mangum. Elijah Bernal also getting help from over the top by the safety, Brody Shelby. Going to be second down, and we'll call it 6 after the 4-yard gain.
Looks like more space was there, but nice defense there by Mangum.
Well, Bernal, one of the better linebackers you're going to find in the district this year, if not in the state, and he closed in quickly. So second down and 6, and again, they'll go that spread formation. Handoff near side and near the 30-yard line. We'll go the tailback, and that is Sean Thomas on the, or rather, Tanner Newton on the carry, I should say. Tanner Newton on the carry. And that'll bring up a third down. Third down at about 4. The line to make for a first down is the 34 as the clock runs with 6:25 left in the first. And Mangum on top, 7-0.
How about this crowd, Michael, opening night?
Well, I didn't get the memo that it was you get out your ugly hula shirt and wear it here tonight, but the kids certainly did.
Yeah.
And I love the kids and they're thinking outside the box. Keep doing it while you can, kids.
Yep.
Someday you have to get a job, and then it stinks. From the shotgun, rolling out left side, Justice wants to throw on the run, pass caught, 50, 45, 41 man to beat, and a good open field tackle there. Saving a touchdown is Luke Rogers, but a huge gain over the top for Merritt as they'll take the football all the way down to the 33-yard line.
Defenders were there. It was just a nice pass over the shoulder.
Our good friend Tracy Smith watching. His brother-in-law, Tommy Pride. Tracy, hashtag Altus Merchants. First and 10, 5:45 and running in the first quarter of play. Mangum leading 7-0, but Merritt putting together a pretty nice drive here. Going to keep the football on the ground. Jet sweep near side, strung out nicely. As Zach Carr couldn't go anywhere. And the open field tackle turned in there by Sawyer Webb. Flag on the play, holding. Big Mike Herron on the call there. Saw Mike not long ago, and he said, we should go play softball. And I'm like, against who, Mike? Folks in their 70s? I'd go out there with, I mean, boy, you talk about a guy that goes way back, and just a nicest guy you ever want to meet. But, well, he could hit a ferocious softball, let me tell you. Woo! I was glad when he was on my team. 5:15 left here in the first, second down and 13 after the 3-yard loss. Merritt with the football right at the 35 of Mangum. Wanting to throw the football is Justice. Got time. Pass is nearly picked off. It was intended on the near side for Caleb Compton, and he got rattled by a couple of defenders. The ball bobbled, batted around, and finally found the turf, and it's 3rd and 13.
Yep, good defense there. And defenders, good position. And that was going to have to be a tough catch. Not able to come up with it.
You mentioned the fact that Cordell played last week, and so did Hobart. What are your thoughts about Week 0 football games?
Well, I'm at the point now is I don't care when they play.
Okay.
Seriously, if we can get some games in, then I'm kind of like you. We just never know when this is going to stop.
Hagan Justice from the shotgun, drops the football, got some room up the middle of the field, though, busted play 30, and dragged down at about the 25-yard line. Slapped down, literally from behind by Quan Bailey. Bryce Ditmore was there as well, but for a busted play, that turned out quite well. It goes from 3rd and 13 to 4th down and about 2. 4:40 and running in this first period of play.
Call some more running plays for that kid. He does, like you said, good footwork.
Timeout going to be taken by Merritt. We'll take one as well. 4:33 left in the first. Mangum on top, 7-0. This is Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
A little surprised about the timeout there with 4:33 left in the first?
No, it's just critical. You don't want to get behind Mangum more than a couple of scores, and so I've got to get this first down if you're Merritt.
Rebecca Fuentes says go Mangum, and Haley Gale Panetta down there at Frederick is watching. All right, so you got 4th down and 2, and I'm kind of like you. I put the football in Hagen Justice's hand and see if he can't pick up the first down for me. You'll get underneath center, a power I formation, and they'll wind the clock. See if they're trying to draw Mangum off sides. He'll bobble the football, pick it back up, lost it again, still on the ground, and finally going to be recovered by Mangum. Second fumble of the night, second recovery for the Tigers. And let's see who came out of the pile with a loose football. One of the big uglies up front. He says, I don't want to give it away. Keep it. Isaac Batoha with the fumble recovery. Good job by Isaac.
That was going to be a turnover on downs anyway, but they just did not get the push up front. Good job on the defensive line for Mangum.
Lamar James split out here on the near side in the slot. Sawyer Webb, 1st and 10. Mangum at their own 27-yard line, leading 7-0 with 4:25 left in the first. Brody Shelby wants to throw, comes near side, rolling. Now going to get bottled up and slung down. Wow. When a big fellow like that is tracking you down, you might want to just run for the hills. That's Rayden Cordell. Rayden Cordell is a freshman, kids. Wow. Nice open field tackle there, and a huge loss for Mangum. Goes all the way. The line of scrimmage was at 27. He's back at the 13-yard line. It'll be second down from there. Line to make for a first down to 37. Hands it off to Bailey. Has room. 15, 16, 17, and 18. And he'll be spilled there. Knifing in to make the play. A couple of defenders, including Sean Thomas.
Just a young quarterback mistake. Yeah, you're right. Get out there like that. Nobody's open. Chunk that in the second row.
Bobby Martinez telling Josh Tipton you can watch from here. Our good friend Brad Gilbert is just tuned in.
Oh, Mr. Gilbert.
His niece, Haven Gilbert, did quite well this afternoon for the Lady Tigers softball squad in that 12-2 win over Apache. 3rd down and long now. Shelby with time from the shotgun. Going to go deep. Down the far side. Got James. Makes the catch. 45, 40, 35, and finally run down from behind at about the 29-yard line. How about putting that pitch in the breadbasket?
Brody Shelby, are you kidding me? He chunked that a mile and on target with 2 defenders there, and it was on the run. It could have been thrown in better.
No, that's beautiful. And give credit to Lamar James.
The flag. Yep, flag at the 40.
What? Lamar runs a great route there. Got waved off. All right.
Okay.
Lamar ran a great route. And again, keep in mind, he hadn't played football for a couple of years. That's a tough catch looking back over your shoulder, even though it's in your breadbasket and, as you mentioned, in the sun. Da-da-da-da. Here comes the... So 1st and 10, Mangum from the 29-yard line of this group from Merritt, trying to add to their 7-0 lead. Brody going to keep it himself left side. Broke a tackle, but he's not going to break away from that big body there.
Jace Hamilton said, come here, Mr. Brody.
I will hug him and squeeze him and love him forever. Pickup of maybe 2 on the play. It'll bring second down. We'll call it second down and 8 now for Mangum. 2:35 and running in this first period of play. From the shotgun formation, Shelby getting the signal. They've had some difficulty looking across the field back towards Sam Powers getting the signals because of that sun.
Mm-hmm.
Brody from the shotgun, rolling near side, rolling, throwing up for grabs, corner of the end zone. It is incomplete. Boy, a lot of hand fighting going on down there between Lauren Sneed and the defender Braden Jones. It'll bring up a 3rd down now and about 8. Do you like the fact they didn't throw a flag on that play?
I do. And I also like the fact that Brody Shelby threw that 35 yards, and it was still to his guy. The defender was just there. But that's on the run for a sophomore. That was a big-time throw.
Yeah, he went to a couple of camps, I understand, this past spring and summer, and it shows. Got good footwork going on. 3rd down and 8. He'll hand it off to Bailey with room, right side. And then he gets dragged down from behind. It looked like Quan was off to the races, and then somebody grabbed him down low and shut him down after about a 3-yard gain. It sets up a 4th down and about 5. And holding on for dear life there was Sean Thomas. So 4th down and 5 here. What are you going to do?
Run the same play.
All right. Pistol formation from the 25. Line to make just inside the 20. And again, look at Shelby shielding his eyes, trying to get that call from Powers here on the near side. Another 15 minutes or so, and the sun will be gone. Well, just for the day. Shelby with time, now flush from the pocket, being chased from behind, breaking tackles, and he won't break that tackle. Tracked down back at the 29-yard line. Zach Carr with the play. So Mangum will turn it over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Merritt with 1:25 left in the first. And the Tigers on top 7-0.
A little confusion there. A lot of hesitation, too. Not sure if somebody ran the wrong route or what, but thought he about it. Delayed handoff, but then he took off late, but nowhere to go.
Well, and that's one of those things that he is going to try to rely on his athletic ability until he understands that mentally I've got to do this. You know, he's been such a great athlete for so long. He's got to understand that sometimes those guys across the way are going to make plays against you, and you just got to get rid of the football.
Yep.
So Merritt goes to work, 1st down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Their own 30, trailing 7-0. From the shotgun, Hagen Justice. He'll come right up the middle, has the 35 and the 40, still on his feet to the 43-yard line. And you talked about it a couple of times. Excellent footwork for Hagen Justice, but he also had plenty of room right up the middle of the field.
Seeing 2 good quarterbacks here.
So Justice picks up 1st down yardage all the way out. They'll mark him down at the 43. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. 1:10 and running here in this first quarter of play. A couple of turnovers have been charged to Merritt. Mangum able to successfully convert on one, not on the other, and the Tigers have turned it over as well. Kind of would expect that early in the year. We've had one penalty, and it resulted in a kickoff return being nullified. Justice rolling right side. Throws on the run, passes, caught right on the sidelines. A little tippy-toe catch. Good job that time by Tanner Newton. And
that's a backyard play, right? Yeah, I'm going to go out this way. You go this way.
Yeah.
Just go about 10, 15 yards out. And
if you go down to the doghouse and cut right, I'll throw it to you, and we'll get the 1st down. Do kids do that anymore?
I don't know. That's too bad, right? I mean, it's just too many electronics to mess with.
Hello to our good friend Angie Williams-Young. She says, "Go Tigers." An energetic listener of Michael in the Morning. Thank you, kid.
I guess I'm not. I miss a lot of stuff.
1st and 10 from the 45. Ball bobbled momentarily, and then we'll get penalty flags all over the place there as Tanner Newton got a face mask. I think going to be the call. Let's see here. Your boy Gilbert pontificating. Speaking of softball, who canceled yesterday's game between Mangum and Hobart, blaming rain? Well, it did rain 2.28 inches of liquid on Wednesday evening, so I think that's probably what happened.
And I'm kind of like you. I think both teams and coaches really would like to play.
I don't think there's any doubt about it.
So I don't know. You know, you said you know Coach Carney longer than I have, but if there was a way to get that thing field ready, he would have played.
I'm telling you, as soon as the rain stopped, he started working the field.
Yep.
Late option pitch there. Boy, I tell you what, the quarterback took a big-time hit, but he made a beautiful pitch, Hagen Justice, to Zach Carr, and that's going to be good enough for another 1st down.
Little berry switcher option down the line.
And yeah. Is that a triple option?
Well, I didn't see the backfield. But,
okay. Well, glad you could join us here in the broadcast booth.
I got scoreboard. I got
I know.
Camera.
Isn't it fun? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
20 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Plus, you have to give us salient comments
there we go.
about the ball game.
Gilbert, get up here.
Yeah, he's looking for the word salient right now, trying to figure out what I'm talking about.
No idea what you're saying.
Inside handoff here goes to Carr. Zach inside the 30 down to about the 24-yard line. And that was probably the last play of the first quarter of play. Luke Rogers, Bryce Ditmore in on the stop, and that will be the final play of period number 1. Mangum on top, 7-0 at the end of 1 from the Liberty Bowl. Period number 2 coming up with Merritt on the run. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Second quarter about to get underway here on Classic Hits 97.7. I think that first quarter kind of indicative of a first game of the year. 3 turnovers and 3 penalties as well, one which brought a touchdown back.
But, man, both offenses moving up and down the field, passing and running too. So it's been a fun start to this game.
Are you a little surprised that the offense is playing a little bit better than the defense? Because defense,
right.
all you got to tackle, hit people.
Right. Yeah. No, they must have had a good little preseason camp. I tell you what's a little bit different, though, after watching last week up at Fairview with Hobart, the conditioning was an issue up there at all. There were kids that got sick and cramped up. Now, it was about 10, 12 degrees hotter last Friday. It was 105 that day, 107, I think, here in Mangum. But, it's good to see that we've got through this first quarter without any kind of heat issues.
They let you sit in the press box there at Fairview?
No. The answer is no, is on top.
Oh. Well, last time I was there, I sat in the stand, so you're one better than I am.
Moved up.
Second down now. Second down at about 5 from just inside the 25-yard line for Merritt in the middle of a nice drive. Hagan Justice with the move to the outside. Spun down at about the 20. That'll be very close to a first down. It just depends on the mark, and it looks like that they're going to give him the first down.
Yep. So.
Well, no, they didn't. Art Smith finally says, "Well, we better talk about this." Let's see here. Candy Williams says, "Go Tigers."
Thanks to all of our sponsors. We really,
no kidding.
We need all of you and them, and I tell you what, it's every year it's a great response to Mangum Sports, and we appreciate Michael. He does a great job, but I tell you what, the sponsorship. I say this on other broadcasts, but it takes a lot of data for video.
Yeah,
and so we need those sponsorships.
By the way, I don't know how to do it right now, but Richard sent a picture of what it looked like outside the barn on Wednesday after the rainfall.
There's no way.
Yeah. No. Noah is loading animals in that picture right there. So, you think it's a first down?
No, they no, it's short by an inch. I'm trying to zoom in. This camera.
Oh, so now it's the equipment's fault.
It is. I've been blaming Michael.
Yeah, no kidding.
Barnes fixed the camera.
So it'll be third down in less than a yard. Real graphic picture there of the rainfall that they experienced up there in Hobart late on Wednesday afternoon, and it was a gully washer indeed.
Yeah, no, it's Richard's the kind of guy. Just by the way he coaches and schedules.
Yeah,
if you're gonna play at 10 at night, 6 in the morning, let's go.
Third down and 1, and first down picked up easily there through the middle of the field, and that's kind of just a foregone conclusion there. Zach Carr with the first down. Yeah, he's going to play anytime, anywhere for sure. So a first down, and Merritt in the middle of a nice drive, trying to tie this thing up. So just to further what you were saying, anybody who would like to sponsor the Mangum broadcast are more than welcome to do so.
Yep. You can message us on Facebook or call the station, website, foxradio.fm.
Patoha gets in the backfield quickly and will wrap up the tailback that time. Nowhere to go for Zach Carr. Carr lost the football, but he was already down. Forward momentum had stopped. That'll bring up a second down and about 11.
That's probably been the story as far as being the first game of the season, is the ball a little bit loose for both teams.
I wish I could figure out how to put that picture on our feed, but we can't. We can't put
I can share it on Facebook, but
yeah, that's all right. LaDonna Warner says, "Go Tigers." Second down and about 11. And again, they're just simply trying to run the legs off of the tailback. And well, Zach Carr's going to be like, can you give me a little bit of a break? Because those guys in the black shirts suddenly have figured out I'm carrying the ball. Sawyer Webb in on the stop, by the way.
They haven't got behind the big guy, Jace Hamilton, on a running play very, very often. Maybe they're outthinking themselves a little bit. Maybe Mangum's assuming that's where they're going to go.
Third down and 9, ball setting just inside the 15 at about the 14-yard line.
But when you got Jace Hamilton, my goodness. Jump on his back, right?
Indeed. Shotgun formation now. Rolling out near side, now getting flushed is Justice, chased by Bernal, still on his feet at the 11-yard line. And oh, what a hit in the open field.
That was a good play by both teams.
Wow.
Could have been a big loss. And Merritt came up with a plus play, but yeah, nice stick.
Elijah Bernal with the form tackle there. They've got video that shows you how to do it, and he just did. That was sweet. And it saved a first down carry because it looked like that the quarterback, Hagan Justice, was off to the races. So we got a fourth down now. Fourth down, and they're going to try to a field goal rather. Field goal of about 27 yards. The holder is Zach Carr. Riley Herndon is the kicker. And oh my goodness,
close.
That thing gets swallowed up.
Yep.
I mean, 3 black shirts came pouring in there, and Brody Shelby going to get credit for the block. And Mangum will get it with 9:03 left in the first half of play, leading 7-0.
That surprises me. Being down a full touchdown in high school, almost feel like you have to counter blow for blow, but may have a good kicker, but just don't know because by the time the ball was set up, there were Tigers right there.
Well, it was slow getting back there, the ball was, and then the hold wasn't the best. And as you mentioned, Tigers all over it. Shelby throws out in the flat, caught by James. Lamar, a little juke move, tries to turn the outside, breaks a couple of tackles, and he had a Barry Sanders kind of play there. He picked up about 3 yards on the play and ran about 14.
Yeah, he did.
Some sweet little moves there by James. Lamar, of course, a marvelous basketball player, and pre-COVID, I still think I had it. They said I had pneumonia. You closed out the basketball season.
Yeah, you had it.
I think so, too. It was like 4 months before I saw people over in Hobart, and they're like, oh, we thought you'd passed away. You looked terrible the last time you were in here. And I said, well, I felt like a truck had hit me as well. Thanks for the compliment, by the way, folks. Second down, quick handoff here on the near side, and not a whole lot of room there for Ashton Pride.
Freshman Rayton Cordell with this wrap-up stop.
Ashton Pride, by the way, a freshman in his own right.
Wow.
Tommy's son. So back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It'll bring up a third down and 9. So Mangum has gone up top a couple of times and been successful. And early on they were successful with Bailey running the football, but Quan hadn't had a whole lot of success lately. What do you do here? Third down and 9, deep in your own territory.
Get your quarterback on the move. Option to run or throw, possibly.
Pistol formation, you want the run-pass option. And Brody's going to do just that, flush from the pocket. He had a man here on the near side, but he'll get sacked all the way back at about the 7-yard line. And he just didn't have quite enough time to pull the trigger here on the near side with Coy Carnes coming in to clobber him.
Yep, as soon as he took his drop, he was smothered up.
So Gilbert now chiming in about how good the football field looks here at the Liberty Bowl, and he's right.
Yep.
You and I have failed to mention that. It is absolutely pristine. And he's right. You could tee it up on this field, although Sam Powers would take the club and probably
wrap it around your neck.
Yeah. So Mangum having to punt from their own end zone and a little rugby style. Like it looked at first like they were going to maybe run with the football. Fair catch called for and made on the bounce by Riley Herndon. So an exchange of field position there, and Merritt comes out on top. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Mangum 47-yard line, trailing 7-0.
Going to be an official timeout, I think, for hydration.
All right, we'll take one as well. 7-0 our score. Second period of play, 7:17 left in the frame on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, are you like me? Have you been able to get excited about sports on television, even though there's no fans at golf courses and baseball games and basketball games?
It's been tough, but the NBA did a great job. I mean, they kind of led the way, but they've got less numbers. There's a whole lot of reasons why they can be more successful. But anyway, it's been fun to watch some of the NBA because it's do or die, and those Game 7s are important. So that was fun to watch the Thunder there at the end. Almost pulled it out.
And who would have thought James Harden would contribute on the defensive end?
Exactly.
All right, 1st and 10 now after the officials' timeout. Ball at the 47-yard line of Mangum. They lead 7-0. And from the pistol formation, Hagan Justice. Little toss out in the flat. Got to be careful. That's not a forward pass. Zach Carr. Carr didn't look too enthusiastic about going and catching that thing. 2nd down and 10. Some folks in the neighborhood. He makes that catch. He might have got lit up there.
That stops the clock, Michael. We are kind of fans of the clock going.
Uh-huh.
I got a date with some nachos here to have, huh?
Really, do you now?
No.
That'll be interesting. 2nd down and 10. And this time they'll hand it off to Carr. Breaks a tackle. 45, turns it to the outside 40. Down the far sideline 30, 25, 20. Breaks a tackle at the 15. And then drops the football. It's loose. Oh, what a crushing hit at about the 11-yard line. Oh, thunderous was the hit.
He was going south at a full rate of speed, and he got spun around back north.
Somehow, falling back on the football was Zach Carr. Flying up to make that monstrous hit there, I believe. That was Lauren Sneed.
Incredible run, though.
Either Sneed or Brody Shelby. I saw a 3 in there, and one of the two. Lauren York down below us. York, a 3-run home run in that 12-2 victory earlier this afternoon against Apache, and put her club in the catbird seat, trying to win the district title. 4 games left, 2 with Cordell, 2 with Hobart. Here it's a 1st and 10 carry. Not a lot of room there for Tanner Newton. A bunch of bodies getting off the pile there. Then that's one thing I was going to say. We haven't seen a lot of gang tackling here this evening. It's been open field stuff. Corbin McGill leading the way that time for Mangum. Got some help as well from Isaac Batoha.
Seen some big hits.
But yeah, there's been some da-da-da moments. 2nd down and 9 after the 1-yard carry for Merritt. Justice and company within the shadow of the goalpost. He wants to run, does a little ball fake, and boy, I tell you what, he made the right choice in not pitching the football because his tailback would have been swallowed up, Zach Carr, but he paid the price for it. Really got thumped there by Bernal.
Loss of a yard.
Yeah, and McGill and Levi Cantu there as well. So 3rd down and 10. And after what happened with that field goal opportunity a moment ago, I think I've got to believe this is 4-down territory for Merritt.
I would think so. Unless they have cured the field goal team's ills.
5:30 left in the first half of play. 3rd down and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line. Justice with time. Boy, he threw that in the middle of everybody, and lucky that it wasn't picked off.
Yeah, there was about 6 or 7 guys had a crack at that sucker, but it flailed.
So it's 4th down and 10, and again, I got to believe you're going to go for it here rather than trying to kick a field goal. See if that is the call. It's coming out on the field is Coy Carnes, who tried the last one. That's why I'm a child welfare worker and a broadcaster, I guess. 31-yard attempt this time. Carnes is the kicker, the holder.
Kid must have a leg.
Zach Carr.
We'll see.
Snap is back and true. Kick is on its way, and this one is up, and it is good. So, dare I say, don't doubt this young man, Coy Carnes. Field goal from 31 yards away cuts it to a 7-3 lead for Mangum. We've got 5:17 left in the half. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Chad Fox, Michael in the morning at the Liberty Bowl in Mangum, 7-3. Mangum in front of Merritt in the second period of play.
Oh, let me tell you about Michael in the morning.
Yeah. Merritt set to kick it away.
When is that show, by the way?
6 to 9, Monday through Friday.
I got you. Check it out.
On Classic Hits 97.7 and streaming wherever you are on the free TuneIn app and other locales as well. So the guy who just kicked the field goal doesn't kick off. Clayton McGee will do that. End over end kick at about the 18-yard line. On the return up the middle of the field, 30, 35. And near the 40-yard line will go Sawyer Webb. Ball came free, but whistles had blown. And Mangum will have excellent field position now at about the 39-yard line. And I would think that maybe Sam Powers had a conversation with his kids, something to the effect, look, there's a little over 5 minutes left in the half. Let's go stick it down their throat and get a score before the half comes to an end.
Yes, could see a big dose of running plays here.
As I mentioned early on, Quan Bailey had room, picked up big yardage, and they've kind of gone away from him. He'll get it here, cuts it back to the inside, and will grind down about 3 yards.
Merritt is doing much better.
Yeah, they are.
Doing much better defending.
In on the stop, Sean Thomas. 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. Sun finally went down. Thank you, Elton John. And not bad now. Excellent spot there. They actually gave him all the way out to the 44, so that'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. Bailey from the pistol. They'll throw out in the flat. Lamar the catch, looking for a block. Spin move, 45, 50. And then into Merritt territory down to the 46-yard line. Caleb Compton with the tackle. But, boy, you see the quickness of that young man that we've seen on the basketball court, Lamar James.
Yeah, bubble screen to the right. Lamar, that was all him because the defense was there, but he got that first down on his own.
And it's one of these things about that bubble screen. If you beat one guy, you beat that one guy, you're going to make some room. Bailey right up the middle of the field now. Quan pushing folks out of the way inside the 40. Still on his feet. Down to about the 37-yard line. He'll be shy of a first down by about a yard. And that takes me back to my days of my running backs coach. Barnes, pin your ears, and run to the goal line. And Bailey did that there.
That is what's wrong with you. Okay.
Well, that and the fact that even though they had helmets back then, I didn't play with one. Thank you. So we'll call it second down and a yard now for Mangum.
I think it's impressive you played college for a day.
Yeah, a day. That's exactly right. Whistle and penalty flag here. Looks like maybe Lamar James got across the line of scrimmage too quickly. And that goes from second and short to second and long.
Looks like they were going deep, too.
Yeah, and I think that's why maybe Lamar got that extra step. Kind of like a track guy rocking back in the blocks, trying to anticipate. Cost him 5. Second down now. Ball setting at the 41-yard line. The line to make for a first down is the 35. Shelby, spin move here on the near side. Wants to run. And boy, he'll get sacked again. And give credit to the Merritt tacklers, Bryce Laguinness, that time, able to bring down Brody Shelby in the open field. And they have done a good job on that on the rush. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 3:18 left in the half. They lead 7-3 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month, 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. If you want a loaded truck, hurry to see the showroom-clean 2014 Chevrolet Silverado LTZ 4x4, fully loaded with sunroof, heated and cool seats, and only 77,000 miles for just $27,500. Or this 2013 Toyota Camry LE for only $99.50. Get to Jamie's Auto Sales, North Lewis Tittle, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
Forecast says about 45 on Wednesday morning. You're looking forward to that, aren't you?
Yeah. With my tire fat guy like me, I look forward to a little bit cooler weather. I've just been able to I'll just be able to enjoy a little bit more. Still be in shorts, though.
Third down and 12. Shelby bobbles the ball, picks it up, looking, running for his life, needs a block, gets it, still on his feet at the 45, and then spun out there. A late tackle, but that wasn't malicious. It was just the continuation of the play from Kellen Lamar. And that'll bring up a fourth down and long. Fourth and about 9. First game of the year, non-district affair. I'm going for it.
Yeah, I would think so. On their side of the field.
Sure. Ball setting at the 45. Of course, you've got Shelby back there who does have the ability to punt. You could go with a quick kick, but I like to challenge my team right here. I mean, like I said, non-district affair. You're in there into the field. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first half. Why not? From the pistol, Shelby, Brody with time. Looks, middle of the field, throws, man open, pass caught, and then dropped by Lamar. Didn't hold on to it long enough. Give credit to the defense as Riley Herndon hit Lamar as soon as he put his hands on the football. Had enough for the first down, too.
Yeah, that was a well-designed play. That was a nice throw. Again, just impressed by the sophomore.
Courtney Parker is watching. Hello, Courtney. Good to have you alongside. I'm sitting there looking at these levels on our new mixer board that we have here, and I'm always louder than you. I can't believe that's possible. Our microphones are turned up to the same level, 10, and I'm still louder than you.
Somebody from Hobart is calling me. Why is that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, well, you're like a teenager. First and 10 now from the 45.
Probably a one-edge.
Justice wants to throw, spun out of the pocket, and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and will gain a yard as he spun away from 2 defenders.
He is slippery. There's a flag.
Yeah, there's some woofing going on at the end of that play. And you could tell that a couple of the Mangum kids were taking umbrage with what was going on. And see if they're pointing like it's going to go against Merritt. I think one of the Tigers felt like they got held on that play. So they got a dead ball personal foul. You watch the the body language of Elijah Bernal in that sequence, and there was something that really ticked him off, and whoever ticked him off then took it a step further and told him about it, and that's when the flag flew.
That's a huge penalty.
Boy, it is. 2:39 left in the first half of play. Since it's dead ball, it'll make it second down now from just inside the 29 near the 30-yard line. The line to make for the first down is the 45 of Mangum. So they got to cross the midfield stripe. Second and 25 from the shotgun. Justice. All kinds of pressure, throws, across the middle of the field. Picked off. Good job of playing center field by Lauren Sneed. Sneed down the right side, inside Merritt territory to about the 33-yard line. Lauren Sneed playing center field and taking it away.
A flag after the play.
Yeah, and again, I think there's some jaw-jacking going on at the end of it. Good defense on the part of Mangum. What do they call a hold?
I do not see.
I believe a holding penalty has been called, but it was after the interception, post-possession.
Watching Sam Powers call a play in, and he doing like calisthenics there, trying to hands going everywhere.
Well, you got to be in shape to do that kind of stuff there, yeah. So Mangum still have good field position, ball at the 43, 2:13 left in the first half of play, and they continue to lead 7-3. You know, that first score came early, and you thought, here we go. Well, Glenda Laughlin, here's a run here on the near side, breaking tackles at Sawyer Webb inside the 30, all the way down to about the 27-yard line. Sawyer Webb, who showed flashes last year, slippery indeed.
Yo, crossbuck.
And I actually know what that play is. 2:04 left in the first half. I'll get to Glenda Laughlin now. She and Ewell are watching and say, go Tigers. So first down and 10 for Mangum. They move the sticks. Bailey looked inside, now turns it back upfield and will hurdle his way down to about the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play, give him 6. That'll bring up a second down and 4. Justin in on the stop for Merritt. Hurry up offense now for Mangum. They get 2 timeouts remaining. 1:30 and running here in the first half of play. Shelby from the pistol. Hands it off to Bailey. Quan cuts it back inside the 20 down to about the 17-yard line near a first down. Tick, 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 tick. Clock running. Minute 15 left in the half.
Another timeout situation.
Well,
let's see. Is that my job?
No, there's 2 timeouts left. 1:05 though. Well, they don't let a lot clock run off here. Third down and short. Ashton Pride's come back into the ballgame. Shelby wants to throw. Man open. Catch is made inside the 10 down to about the 7-yard line. Sawyer Webb, a nice catch and a better run after the catch. He'll pick up the first down. Touchdown saving tackle made by Hagan Justice. They'll stop the clock momentarily and move the chains. And now a timeout going to be taken by Merritt. They are on their heels. 54.3 left in the first half of play. Mangum knocking on the door when we come back. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Interesting to watch the officials during the timeouts and whatnot as they social distance during those. I mean, so it's it's not like you can say, well, you know, so-and-so in colored jersey is doing this. Let's keep an eye out for him. Everybody's going to hear it.
Right. Doing a good job.
Well, Mike Aaron and crew, like I said, we've known Mike a long time. And trying to see some of the guys out. Art Smith, I'm surprised Stewie's not with him. Normally Stewie's with him. All right, here we go. First down and goal from the 7. Shelby hands it off Bailey, left side. Quan gets a block, dives to the end zone. He gets knocked off his feet right about the 1-yard line. Diving in to make the play, Zach Carr. And on top was Sean Thomas. Well, now you can let the clock run down. 35 seconds left in the first half of play. Second down and goal from about the 1.5-yard line. And again, just line up about 7 yards deep. Hands it off to him and let him pick his hole. Brody gets the play from the sideline, snaps it, hands it off, and there's your touchdown. Thank you. From 1.5 yards out, Mangum, their second score of the night for Quan Bailey. And with 17.1 left in the first half, Mangum has extended their lead 13-0 with the extra point on the way. And again, that's a luxury. You got a guy like that, and you're in that close. It's no big mystery. Hey, big fellas, go put a hat on somebody and let this guy get in the end zone.
All start.
So instead of about a 20-yard extra point, it becomes a 25-yard extra point. Or does it?
They're not moving back, so.
Huh. Well, maybe the officials weren't set.
Okay.
So the extra point now on the way of Lauren Sneed, and his line drive is no good, wide left. 17 seconds left in the first half of play. Mangum 13, 3 on the board for Merritt on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
If you take oral medication 1, 2, or more times daily, then here's important information from Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. Our pharmacies now offer Dispel medication packaging. This simply means your medication comes in daily pop-out packaging. Your medication for morning or evening or both are all together and ready to easily pop out whenever you need them. Dispel is a free service offered by Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. To get your medication packed in personalized packaging, call our Mangum location at 580-782-2195. That's 782-2195. Or our Granite location at 580-535-2130. That's 535-2130.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Mangum on top, down 13-3 as we played late here in the first half of play. 17.1 left in the first 24 minutes of action here, the 2020 campaign. Thanks for coming by and joining us here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Mangum set to kick off. I don't know that I run a risk of letting them return. I think I may punch this along the ground, but see if Sam Powers agrees. Lauren Sneed set to do the duties. Looks like he's going to come here on the near side. Sneed does come near side and kicks it into no man's land. Ball caught on the run at the 25 to the 30 and then run out of bounds at about the 33-yard line will be Riley Herndon. And in on the stop for Mangum, among others, Luke Rogers. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Merritt. 11.9 left of the half. They are down to one timeout and have it at their own 34-yard line. I'm not going to get cute here if I'm the Merritt Brain Trust.
You don't want to go deep a couple of times, huh?
Nope.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well, and here's why. I mean, I haven't shown the ability that I can do it yet.
Right.
You know, if I were able to do it on a regular basis, then yeah. But I think I'm going to run a couple of vanilla plays and head into the locker room and get ready for the second half.
Which they'll get the ball.
There's your crossbuck, 40, 45 to the 48, and now the 49-yard line. So Zach Carr, nice gain there. Stopping the play, Sawyer Webb, and now Merritt going to use their last timeout. So now you have the ball almost to the midfield stripe. Maybe now you do something a little bit different with 5.1 left in the first half of play. I'm certainly not going to run a trick play, though, okay? Not in the first half of the first game of the season. I'm going to keep that in my pocket.
So, do we know what the Hawaiian shirts, some kind of theme going on with the student section?
Yeah. I mean, Jennifer Halford Warner, she kind of in charge of things. Her and Annalise Stair Rogers, and so the idea was, and we posted this on the Michael in the Morning Facebook page.
Okay. What's that?
There's a picture of a tiger in sunglasses with the phrase that says, "We run this beach."
Gotcha.
Maybe some play on words there. I don't know. Possible double entendre could be. I don't know. Because I'm not one of these young people. I don't know this lingo, this language.
Yeah.
But I do know they're looking pretty good in those shirts. I mean, Tom Selleck would be proud of these kids.
There you go.
Yeah.
Magnum.
Little Magnum P.I. You bet. In Mangum, Oklahoma. How appropriate would that be, huh?
That guy never ages, by the way.
Oh, Deanne loves the man. And she's watching that show on Netflix, Magnum P.I., and I'm like, no, not happening. I'm going to go to the bedroom and watch sports. I don't care if it's reruns. False start here on the near side. Didn't get called. They're going to go deep, and pass going to come up short, and that'll be the final play of the first half. So the first half will come to an end with Mangum up by 10, 13 on the board for the Tigers, and 3 for Merritt. 13-3 our score at the half. Mangum in front of Merritt as we matriculate from the old Liberty Bowl. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall. Stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, ham, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Back at the Liberty Bowl at the half, Mangum on top by 10, 13-3, as we do the second half of our football doubleheader on this Friday afternoon and evening. Earlier, Mangum Lady Tigers a 12-2 victory in fast pitch softball as they knocked off Apache, and that is the second district loss of the year for Apache. Mangum has got district ball games remaining with Cordell, who is struggling this year, and then 2 with Holbert, 1 at Holbert and 1 at Mangum. So if Mangum wins 3 of the 4 of those games, they will be the district champion and get a chance to stay at home for the regionals. And Jared Stidham, I know he didn't like to look forward, but he's got
Yeah, no, it's that is exactly right. It is. We talk about it. We've harped on it on these softball games and district play, but just because of the limited amount of 2A teams west of I-35 makes things difficult. You got to travel. And that's just all there is to it. If you don't win your district and host, and you get to get your own umpires. You get to get your own concession stand, and fans are here loud and proud. And otherwise, as we've seen, we covered Coach Carney and the Mangum Lady Tigers last year at Silo.
Right.
We've had to go to Amber, Pocasset in some places. Baseball situations, we've had to go to Calera. And Lattice, so it's just a long ways over there. But so it is critical, and what a game today. Listening to you and watching you today, the Mangum Lady Tigers, that Apache team is a tough out. They've been that way the last couple of years. Mm-hmm. They're just hard to deal with at their place down in that the hole in the fairgrounds over there at Apache, where there's no wind. They came over here, and the Mangum Lady Tigers, boy, just sent them home packing. Run rule.
And a 3-run home run, really against the wind off the bat of Lauren York, and it was a bomb. I mean, when it left the bat, you knew it was gone. It was a no-doubter. So Mangum will play again on Tuesday, weather permitting, as they will play a conference game against Navajo that gets underway at about 4 o'clock. And Mangum lost, that was our first game of the year, 7-6 to Navajo in the bottom of the 7th inning. Wow, what a tough loss that was. So weather permitting, you know that Stidham and crew would love to play again on Tuesday against the Lady Indians.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's a natural rivalry. That's fun. The kids get into it. The fans get into it. And so 2 good teams, and we enjoy covering these games too. It's a lot of fun. You watch these kids grow up. You've done games, Michael, long enough. I have too. We've done the games for their parents.
I know, that's what's crazy.
25 years ago. So, but it's fun. It is fun to watch it. And I just, again, with 2020 and what's everything going on, everything that's been happening, it is just good to see the youth and the fans and some kind of normalcy of games and pomp and circumstance and a big parade coming in. It's fun, and it's good to see. And we need that right now, because every day you're pounded with all kinds of negative stuff, and nice to have a little break here on a Friday night.
Well, checking out some scores on Squirtle, and if this one were to hold, and it's just a second quarter score, but Midwest City out in front of Carl Albert. And I think Carl Albert has run off something like 41 wins in a row. They're the 4-time defending 5A champions.
Wow.
And Midwest City on top, 20-14. And again, that is a first half score. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's neighbor playing against neighbor. That's 2 school districts bumped up against each other. So, yeah, there's no love lost there. I heard the Moore War is tonight too. Westmore and Moore, and Westmore has not lost to Moore in 20-something years. It's been
that long, huh?
It's been quite a run for the Jaguars.
Do they still call it the Moore War? I know in our socially acceptable.
I heard that today, yeah. So, if I misspoke and it's something else I have not heard, send all emails to Michael at DHS and something.
Kingfisher in front of Weatherford. This is a surprise, 21-9. They've gone to the half there. Oh, my goodness. It is a tough debut for Dan Kokenauer and the Altus Bulldogs. Took it on the chin last week against the Fighting Chicks of Chickasha. And at the half, they trail Cash's Bulldogs 43-0.
Wow. Cash has put together a nice little run the last few years. And boy, talk about growing, too. I remember back in the 80s and 90s, and Hobart and Cash used to play. And now it would not make sense, but so much bigger school now. But, Cash, I think, they have put together quite the team.
In Class A play, number 1 Cashin shutting out Perry 35-0. That is a halftime score. Thomas in front of Alva 33-12. Elsewhere, Rush Springs in front of Cordell 7-3. Boy, I tell you what, Cordell been in the middle of a couple of low-scoring games the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, lost last week 6-3 at Sayre, and right now 7-3 at half at Rush Springs. So keeping it close.
A couple of schools that jumped up from 8-man last year now are 11-man and playing in Class A and in the district for Mangum. Carnegie and Burns-Flatdale City tied at 6 over at Carnegie. That is a halftime score.
Speaking of that, how are our friends in Hollis? How are they doing?
Well, they are idle this evening.
Okay.
Not playing tonight. They are idle, obviously. Hobart now idle, and I believe also, in addition to Hollis, escapes me now, the other team. Minco is idle this evening as well. At the half here, 13-3, Mangum on top of Merritt in a non-district affair on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Sports broadcast the way it should be.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Well, if you're a fan of Michael in the Morning, and you should be, you know that we like to fact-check things. And I got fact-checked during that break. Something I was not aware of, but you're telling me that Hollis is actually not in A2 district play, but has dropped back down to 8-man football this year.
I believe so, and I heard that a couple of weeks ago that you can, even though it says Hollis on our schedule, it is not going to be this year with Hollis because they are playing 8-man.
Well, so that leaves a hole in the schedule for Cordell, for Mangum, and for Hollis, rather for Hobart, and so, wow. And in this era of COVID-19, it may be hard to fill that spot at this point of the season.
That is, you are correct, sir.
Wow. Well, you know, and it was kind of interesting, I thought, when they did the redistricting, and you originally had 3 teams that were 8-man teams last year and had been for quite a while. I mean, when you talk about Burns-Flatdale City, Carnegie, and then Hollis. So,
right.
Of course, Hollis had only been, I think, for 1 year, but wow. So I wonder what happens there.
That is a great question. I do not have an answer for you on that.
Well, your level of excitement there is really, it's almost Sam Powers-like. So
I need one of those Sam Powers drinks. As far as just get me going here, get me cranked up, and let's get going. His energy level is insane, which is it's great. It's fun to watch him coach.
I was thinking more along the lines of a bucket of water, but to each their own. That
whatever it takes.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. The college football, as we mentioned, opening next Saturday for Oklahoma and Oklahoma State.
Right.
And I know the
NFL starts in 5 days, 6 days, next week, next
Thursday.
Yeah, 6 days.
Yeah. So I've heard and I've read no tailgating in Norman, no tailgating in Stillwater.
Right.
Only 25% capacity in Norman. I've not seen or heard what is the Stillwater folks.
I have
decided.
not seen or heard either, so I don't know. It's just going to be odd. But from a armchair quarterback kind of guy like me that just sits at home in the AC, again, even watching baseball games, it doesn't really bother me. Now, playoff baseball, Major League Playoff baseball is big time, and I would obviously watch that every year, and that's fun when you're at Fenway and the crowd's going nuts. But just watching, so we may not notice it so much at home, but those players, Michael, have got to notice it. You don't have 80,000 people in the stands.
Well, yeah, and the fans that do get to be there, how do they select who gets to go?
Well, that's probably a simple answer to that, and that is called money. Donors.
Okay.
Yeah, because I do know somebody who has some season tickets, and he was on the short list just because doesn't donate. He gets his season tickets, but he doesn't donate as much. So anyway, it's you're gonna help those people that help you.
Well, and then there's the TV thing involved, and that's. I mean, obviously they're doing this for the kids to get a chance to play football. We get that. We understand that. But they're ESPN, ABC, CBS, they've paid a ton of money to be,
that's
football. And so,
yeah, there's a line.
Well,
there's a line there that it's not necessarily for the kids. It's for the other athletic. It's for the budgets of the schools. You want that money coming in from the TV contracts because you have to support. Usually, the football program supports every other sport in your school because it's just the way it is. So, and the smaller schools that get paid to go take it on the chin at LSU. They're not going to have these games, these out of conference games, and that's how they make a lot of money to support the program. So it's a really bad domino effect. It does affect the kids, but also affects a lot of other sports and a lot of other people at these schools that are on payroll.
So let me ask you this, though. If you're virtual, if you're online, you're not going to allow your students to come on campus. How do you justify letting the football team go out and play?
Well, it's the elephant in the room. It's like, we got to pay our bills, Michael. How are we going to do that and make it seem like we are doing it for the kids? It's just a lot of gray area to where you're right. I mean, you cannot get less social distance than a big pile of football players playing football. And like you said, if you're going to go virtual and not allow kids on campus. Now, the coaches at the big schools, they're going to say, well, listen, we spent enough money to the kids are better off. Our football players are safer than anybody else, even them going home. Now, that's great at all these Power 5 conferences, but at the Missouri States of the world, when they can't afford to test every 2 days all of their athletes, I mean, it is not feasible, and it does not make a lot of sense to put everybody, in danger, I guess you could say, with this coronavirus. Now, I do believe, and no one knows the answer to this, but hopefully, in the next month or two, not going to affect this football season, but if we can get a vaccine and get it going, that's got to help, right? That's got to help numbers. So we'll see if that's the case. But anyway, that just makes games like tonight so fun, important, critical for morale, for being confident that you can go out, enjoy some fellowship, have a good time, watch youngsters have a good time, and hopefully stay safe.
All right, it's a 13-3 ball game. Mangum out in front of Merritt. The Oilers will get the ball to begin the second half of play. By the way, enjoy your pontificating there.
I kind of went a little long there.
No, that was some quality stuff. I was kind of wrapped with what you were talking about.
You do go to sleep. Go to sleep quick.
No. It's not a nighttime event. Law and Order does that to me. Thank you.
Oh, your wife puts on Law and Order to get you knocked out.
No, she just does that on her own. Smacks me upside the head. Second half set to unfold here, and again, you talked about it earlier. There has not been any cases of problems with conditioning so far this evening. And
it's good to see. Now, again, it has cooled off a little bit since that sun went down, but that's good to see because I don't care. The first games of the year in football, high school football in Oklahoma, it's going to take its toll. But so far, so good.
All right, second half set to get underway. Kicking it off will be Lauren Sneed. He's got three receivers back deep. Zach Carr in the middle. He is the dangerous one. He's carried the football well here this evening for Merritt. Only got 3 points to show for it, but again, you're a big play away. So Sneed with the kick. A little pooch kick here on the near side. And it won't roll 10 yards. In fact, it rolled 4 and didn't get out of bounds. Wow.
That's not allowable.
Well, one of those things, I'm a little surprised to see it in week 1. You know, normally those wrinkles you kind of bring out as time goes by.
Put it on film, yeah.
And
it's interesting.
And maybe you just, I don't know. That is a little surprise there. And it maybe it's an execution thing as well because the practices haven't been as numerous as they normally are. They didn't have the off-season camps and whatnot. And so this is kind of a working laboratory here as well, the football games themselves. 1st and 10, excellent field position now for Merritt from the 42 of Mangum. Pass out in the flat, incomplete. Good defensive coverage along the way by Lamar James that time as he was blanketing the wide receiver Clayton McGee. It'll be second down and 10.
In his hip pocket, and surprised the throw was even made because he was not open.
Well, it was one of those that I'm going to throw to a spot. My timing says 1, 2, 3, throw, and you don't really even look at the defender. So second down and 10 now. Ball at the 42. 11:55 left here in this third period of play. Pistol formation, been that way all night long for Merritt. And they'll hand it off to the tailback. That's Carr, near side. Breaks one tackle, takes it inside the 40, down to about the 39-yard line. So that's 3 hard-earned yards there. Brings up a third down and about 7. In on the stop, Corbin McGill, the big one for the Mangum Tigers.
Good defense by the Tigers.
And they gave it to him just inside the 40 with 11:30 left here in the third. Neither quarterback has had a lot of time to throw the football this evening. They have been running for their lives. So let's see what Merritt decides to do from the 40 of Mangum. Third down. Justice. Quick pass out in the flat. Carr breaks a tackle. Looking for a block. Gets it at the 40. Still on his feet to the 35. Wow. Spins down to the 30 and makes his way to the 25-yard line. That is all Zach Carr right there. He should have been stopped back here in the backfield.
It was a lateral from behind. And, defense was there, but just could not get him down.
And Zach Carr did a nice job of getting his pads lower than the defenders. Able to break those tackles and spin away from tackles as well. Kept the head on the swivel. Yeah, it's a nice game by Zach Carr. Impressive run. Best of the night for Carr. And it gives a first down to Merritt all the way down to the 25-yard line of Mangum. 10:45 left here in this third quarter of play. This time the quarterback going to keep it himself. Justice looks for the corner. Hops a couple of defenders and finally will get it ridden out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. And something that you alluded to in the first half there were some big-time hits that occurred, but there wasn't exactly form tackling that went on. And I think you're seeing a little bit of a product of that right now.
Yeah, it's the first time of the year. We'll see how the conditioning and when you're tired, how well you are worrying about getting both arms around the ball carrier.
Well, Levi Cantu in the middle of the field there, the nose tackle, and he's down on a knee. I mentioned it earlier. It is a muggy evening. There's a nice breeze that is blowing, but all the moisture we've had over the last several days. Handoff there, and there's some form tackling. Thank you. As if on cue, Levi Cantu says, Mr. Michael, this is how you tackle in open spaces.
That was the right defensive play for that offensive play from Merritt.
He just swaddled up the ball carrier that time. Zach Carr, as soon as he took the handoff. So a loss back to the 22-yard line, near the 23. Third down now. Third down and about 7. The line to make for the first down is the 15. And again, we would think this would be 4-down territory for Merritt. They'll hand it off to Carr, and Carr gets hit at about the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. And again, excellent tackle. And again, guess who's getting off the pile? And that was Levi Cantu. And also coming over the top for Mangum, Hunter Tipton. Tipton really came up and made a nice play from his linebacker position. And he's actually out here on the end. He's got his hand caught in there. He's tweaked it a little bit. So it's 4th down and 6. What are you going to do? You going to kick? You're going to go for it?
Well, which way is the wind blowing? It is still from the south, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're going to go for it.
So 4th down, and we'll call it 6. Ball sits at the 22.5-yard line. Line to make the 15. Fake the handoff, run the football, and get clobbered for your efforts. And a little sleight of hand didn't fool anybody that time. That's good assignment defense by the big guys up front. They stayed where they needed to. We're talking about Cantu. Got some help as well from Elijah Bernal. But they stayed at home and made the play. Nathan Augustine in there as well. So turning it over on downs will be Merritt. Good job defensively that time by Mangum, as they had given the Oilers a short field. Ball at about their own 43-yard line. 9:04 left here in the third. How about a steady diet of Quan Bailey right now? What do you think?
I think so, too.
Lisa Wilson says, go Tigers. Pistol formation. Bailey the handoff. Weaves his way through traffic to the 25 and no more. Boy, he got hammered for his efforts.
That was Trevor Fowler, senior, and Tiger down.
Yeah, that's Bailey. And he got tangled up a little bit when he took that hit. And slow to get up, trying to roll out of it. We'll take a timeout and check on Quan Bailey. We come back. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Quan looked to be dragging that right foot as he came off the field.
Yeah, I cannot tell if it's an ankle or a cramp.
The way he first reacted, I was like you. I kind of thought maybe it was the calf that was cramping up on him. Yeah. I got tickled. The cheerleaders were throwing T-shirts into the stands. And these guys back here on the back row holding up their hands like they were going to get it. I mean, no, fellas, no. They don't. If they had that kind of arm, they'd be out there playing for Sam Powers. 2nd down and 8. That's some good stuff there. Go back and watch the video. You'll see what I'm talking about. Rolling here on the near side, Shelby Brody, and the penalty flag will fly. He tries to race out of the pocket, does, and then gets wrapped up across the 30, out to about the 31, 32-yard line. Chasing that time was Kellen Lamar, but a hold going to be called on the Tigers. And Merritt going to accept this one. Sets up a 2nd down and long. Otherwise, it would be 3rd down at about 2.5 or 3.
After a first half that took about 45 minutes, we are 9 minutes to go at about 8:35. This second half is a little slow getting things on track.
And I think you describe it very accurately. Everybody's just kind of running in slow motion right now.
Right.
There's not a lot of energy, not a lot of pep in the step. I think guys may be a little bit gassed right now.
So second
Hadley Shelby and
8.
Her better half, Colton Laughlin, have
18
gotten here. Hadley is she's the whole Shelby clan. I love them, but Hadley's always been my favorite. She's just cute and ornery and always has been. Second down and forever. Shelby, Brody, pass caught. James slides to a stop, breaks a tackle, takes it across the 20 near the 25-yard line. Lamar James not only showing good footwork there, but some pretty good lower body strength as well, as he'll make it a third down and respectable 9 yards to go for a first down.
Yeah, nice gain, 9-yard gain. So cut it in half here, and clock is stopped, though.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds. You're jinxing us. Every time you say that, the clock gods go after you, bub. I'm just telling you. Shelby, near side, wants to go deep. Got a man, that's Lamar.
Wide.
James runs under it, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, no flags, touchdown! Tigers from 75 yards away.
He was wide open. I don't know if Coach Powers set that play up with a couple of other plays, or one of the coaches up top saw something, but man, oh man, he took on a fly down the sideline, and he was open, buddy.
Straight out fly pattern. I mean, he just absolutely ran by the defender. And how about the strike by Shelby? I mean, perfect.
That is a sophomore.
So 75-yard pitch and catch there. Mangum extends the lead to 19-3 with the extra point on the way. 8:20 left here in this third quarter of play. Boy, he did too. I mean, there's a kick.
Creep across, yes.
Is it good? Oh, my God. Yeah. That looks like a
in front of the rim.
Yeah, a little golf shot there. They just kind of scoot it to the hole. So the extra point is good. 8:20 left in the third. Mangum by 17, 20-7. Or 20-3, rather. Classic Hits, 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in, or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
As if on cue from Sylvester, the Mangum Tigers go up top and they get rid of that lethargic look.
I saw an Oklahoma tag the other day, and it was said putty tat.
I tell you what, Mel Blanc was my hero, without question.
And I heard you say Dr. Seuss, too.
Oh, yeah. Love them both. Denise Dillahunty Webb watching with us. Thanks, Denise. Good to have you alongside, kid. Love that pass and catch there from Brody Shelby to Lamar James for 75. So Mangum on top now, 20-3, and so they will kick the football away. That's Lauren Sneed. Sneed, this time a line drive here on the near side in no man's land. Finally going to be picked up by Hagan Justice, and wow, he is swallowed up. That's not Justice instead. It was Zach Carr, but Zach Carr just nowhere to go. 5 black shirts in the area. Sawyer Webb leading the way for Mangum. So 1st and 10 now for Merritt, and they'll go to work from their own 27-yard line. And I tell you what, Merritt has improved leaps and bounds from last year.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. They have some decent numbers over there, too. They have been known as a basketball-type school. Really good in basketball. but it's good to see them performing well here in Class A.
1st and 10 from the 27. 8:15 left in the third quarter of play. Back to pass the football. Hagen Justice here on the near side. Pass is caught. And well, I tell you what, great catch. Came back for the football and then fell down after he did. Tanner Newton. So he'll pick up a couple on the play. 2nd down and 8, but had designs on much more if he hadn't taken the knee. 7:50 left here in this third quarter of play. And if you're going to throw the ball, it's going to have to be that quick hitter type. I mean, Hagen Justice has had no time back there to throw the football this evening. No long routes, no deep routes. 2nd down and 8, going to keep the football himself. And, boy, he came right back into the arms of a couple of defenders for Mangum, including Nathan Augustine. Nathan simply lit up like a Christmas tree there. He's like, oh, this is going to be so much fun.
Yes, good defensive play. Mangum Tiger defense is really starting to play well.
Regina Christine says, go Tigers. Sheila Kerbo, way to go Tigers. And way to go indeed. That pitch and catch of 75 was as pretty as it gets. Laid out there perfectly for Lamar James, and he just used his blazing speed to run under it and run away from everybody else. 3rd down and about 6. Justice from the shotgun. Hagen with time across the middle. Pass is incomplete. Too tall. He had a man open in Bryce Lagunas, but he overthrew Lagunas, and it'll be Mangum getting the ball back on the punt.
I think Lagunas he jumped too soon.
Well, I think you're right.
If he would have kept running the route, he could have run possibly underneath it. It was a long throw.
Trying to adjust to the ball. And again, there just hasn't been, I don't think, probably the repetitions that you normally have before the beginning of a season. Takes a little time to adjust. Back by himself, Lamar James set to return the punt. Zach Carr will kick it away for Merritt. A rugby-style kick, and it goes right up the old elevator shaft, and Mangum going to stay away from it. It does pitch forward inside the 40, down to about the 37-yard line, and that was just, hey, keep it away from that guy back there returning it because he's good.
Yes.
Is it something you can share, or do we have to wait till it's commercial?
We gotta wait. I don't know. You're anyway.
I'm probably on the same wavelength as you are, my friend.
Oh, me and Michael sometimes about 13-year-old.
There's no sometimes with me. I am a 12-year-old, and I'm proud of it.
I'm proud of it.
I will wear that mantle proudly. Here's a run on the near side by Pride, looking for some room. 40, 45, 50, and run out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Penalty flag flies from the back judge. Let's see what they've got here. Love the running, though, of young Mr. Ashton Pride. Illegal block in the back, going to be the call.
Mm-hmm. That has got to be frustrating.
Well, and it's one of those blocks that's simply unnecessary.
Right.
I mean, the play's not even near you. But you get excited and you want to jack somebody up, and you lose your angle. And it's one of those things. You're in the middle of that kind of block or that kind of hit, and in the middle of it, your mind says, hey, you know, you're not supposed to be doing this.
It's still a gain.
Yeah.
Of yards from the spot. So, is that right? 1st and 5?
Regina Chris.
Whoa.
Wow. Everybody caught off guard on that one. Brody, I don't think Brody's ready for the snap there, do you?
No. Is it me, or we have like a golf crowd here tonight?
Oh, yes. I don't think COVID-19 doesn't mean you can't yell and scream, but you're exactly right. It's about as polite as I have heard.
A little mellow yellow tonight.
Yeah. Donovan.
Yeah.
Jet sweep near his side. Lamar looking for a block and goal. Good open field tackle there. Hagen Justice coming up to make the play. Well, Lamar still gets it 3rd down and short, about 2 yards the line to make for a 1st down, 47. By the way, Regina Christine says, I'm Jacob, I'm 9. So 3rd down and a couple for Mangum. 5:25 left here in the third. Tigers on top, 20-3. Pride in the slot. Again, we look on the sidelines for Quan Bailey, and he is up walking around. So I got to believe it was a cramp, don't you?
Yep.
From the shotgun, Brody going to keep it himself. Shelby breaking tackles, 50. Still on his feet at the 45 and dragged down by Justice at the 44-yard line of Merritt. Your big boy slow to get up. Chase Hamilton back here at the 45-yard line, and when you're as big as Jace, it's just got to be hard to get up every time. Seriously, I mean.
Yeah, I know. And you talk about conditioning for a big fella too.
Oh yeah,
early in the season. So
look at how big that guy is. That's
dude.
Unbelievable. You see him up next to a full-grown man. He's talking to that 3-year-old over there. That is one big old kid. Golly. 1st and 10 at the 44. Pride on the carry, gets a block, cuts it up inside, 35, 30, inside the 30, down to about the 26-yard line. I tell you what, the thing about Ashton Pride is he puts both hands on the football. He runs north and south. There's nothing fancy about him at all.
Sam Power's offense is fun to watch too. I mean, spacing and just anybody can get the ball, and it's Mangum offense on the go.
Tom Rathman, that's who comes to mind when I watch Ashton Pride. Rumbling, stumbling, running into people. Pow! 1st and 10. Call him out at the 26. Shelby wants to throw. Across the middle, had a man open. That's got to be pass interference, and flags will fly. Yeah. Little in route there for Mangum's Lauren Sneed, and as the ball was delivered, he got whacked from behind by Riley Herndon. That's an easy call, and the pass interference will go against Merritt. So Mangum put together a nice drive here with 4:29 left in the third and up 20-3.
Yep, can really put some distance here between.
I was going to say,
yep.
you score a touchdown here, and I think you pretty much salt the ball game away, don't you?
Yes, sir. Coach Powers, he's going to run his offense, Michael.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't take his foot off the throttle. Let me just tell you.
You're getting a hello down there, Michael.
Really?
You're right. From youngster. Mike, you ran into my. Oh, you.
Saying hi to everybody.
Yeah. Hello.
Love the pink hair. That's great. It's fantastic. Keep up the good work, kid. You'll go far in this world with pink hair. 1st down and 10 after the mark off on the pass interference. Sawyer Webb with the carry. Webb will take it inside the 15 down to about the 14-yard line.
Let's give some kudos to the line, Michael.
Oh, yeah, and we should. You're right.
Open up some holes all night long.
Corbin McGill up front, getting help from from Nathan Augustine. Over there on that left side. Also, you see on that left side, Isaac Batoha. So 2nd down, they call it 9. 2nd down and 9 for Shelby.
Uh-oh.
He hands the ball off to Webb, dropped it, lost it, and a turnover.
Yeah, that can happen tonight, but in conference play, game 3 or 4 or 5, that cannot happen. Just an unforced error. Missed handoff, and it's on the deck, and you give the ball over deep, and like you said, it was a great drive that Mangum had mounted.
Sawyer, no doubt, had those eyes shifting upfield before the ball was in his belly, and that's why he dropped it out there in the open field. So turnover, going to give it back to Merritt now. 3:50 left in the third. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 17 of Mangum. Justice rolling right side. Wants to throw, does. Back foot, ball picked off. 25, 15, 10, and a flag.
After the play, the TO's going to count.
Yeah.
And just not a very good decision on that throw. Defense was there.
Reagan Ullman with the interception and a nice return. But again, as you mentioned, a couple of penalties. Blocks in the back. They'll take the one that is deepest. And penalty flag sitting at about the 27.
Yeah, a lot more stoppage here in the second half, right?
Yeah, and again, I think it's because kids are tired.
Yep.
You've kind of lost your focus, and you're not nearly as crisp. You get out of position with your feet. It's kind of like in basketball. You get tired and you start defending with your hands instead of your feet. And same thing for football. I mean, folks don't realize. I mean, you go and you try to club the guy across from you, but if you studied any of the martial arts or box or anything else, you know how important footwork is to be able to make those blocks, to make those cuts, to do the things you need to do. Going to get a reverse here, and Lamar James didn't fool anybody there. That's not his fault. Good defense there on the far side by Hagan Justice. He stayed at home.
That's all right, though. You put that on film, and that's another thing for an opponent to have to scout.
And now Lamar struggling just a little bit.
Official timeout. Here we go.
Down there looking for Quan Bailey. He went down earlier in the quarter with a leg issue.
Timeout.
And Lamar trying to get himself to the sideline on his own volition, but Sam Powers is dragging him. 3:10 left here in the third. Mangum on top, 20-3. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. If you want a loaded truck, hurry to see the showroom clean 2014 Chevrolet Silverado LTZ 4x4, fully loaded with sunroof, heated and cool seats, and only 77,000 miles for just $27,500. Or this 2013 Toyota Camry LE for only $99.50. Get to Jamie's Auto Sales, North Lewis Tittle, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
Second down now for Mangum and about 14. Faking the handoff, Shelby rolls near side, pass caught by Sawyer Webb. Webb looking for a block, has got the 20, still on his feet, and slides down to about the 16-yard line. Nice run there by Sawyer Webb as he ducked under a couple of tackles and picked up positive yardage.
Going fast, Michael.
Picked up a first down. In fact, he picked up so much positive yardage. So first down, they will move the chains now. 2:55 and running in the third quarter of play. 20-3, Mangum on top. Shelby and company from the shotgun. Handoff, Pride. Ashton cuts it back inside. He's got the 10 and maybe the 9-yard line. Ooh, and a big block at the end of that play. Bryce Ditmore absolutely lit up the linebacker that he was hooked up with, Riley Herndon. And I mean, he sent him butt over tea kettle. Second down and 5. Those are always fun. You're out there on an island going one-on-one, and when you win it, Pat. Ball up and over the head of Shelby. And
Coach Powers, he is so frustrated. He is.
Well, and that snap looked a little bit high, but I'm not sure that Brody wasn't looking upfield before he makes the catch. And that, young kids are going to do that. Sawyer Webb did it earlier on that fumble, and Shelby going to do it here, especially when you got guys coming after him like he does. So a huge loss there. Ball comes all the way back to the 29-yard line. Minute 45 left here in the third. Line to make for a first down. Oh, it's the 4. Now they call it the 5. So third down at about 25. Shelby, another high snap. He'll go get this one. Wants to throw. Running for his life. Does into no man's land. Pass incomplete.
See that?
Good decision there.
Yeah, that was a good play. That is what you got to do. Nobody was open, so just live to run another play. But, man, talk about taking yourself out of territory.
Well, yeah.
Played before.
Bad snap. And, again, that snap, even though he corralled it, wasn't all that good. And then one of the reasons why he didn't have any time to throw the football, it just messed up the timing on everything. So, fourth down and 25, what are you going to do?
Well, I don't think you're going to punt it. Your defense is playing way too well. There is a flag. Are they going to call grounding? It did not pass the line of scrimmage. I think it did.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about. But And again, it's hard for us to know whether he did or not. He threw it out of bounds. And the line of scrimmage was at 29. From our angle, it looked like he did.
Yeah, but lost him down. It doesn't matter. But, yeah, they're going to call intentional grounding. Now, Coach Powers.
Sam Powers not happy at all. He's got a point like us. Look, the line of scrimmage was the 30. I know he got it to the 30.
So if you run a play, you're just hoping it would almost be like a punt. You could somehow get the ball down there close.
Well, but it takes it all the way back to the midfield stripe.
So what?
I am going to punt now. My goodness. I mean, the line to make is the 5.
It's the 4th and 45.
I don't have 4th and 45 in my playbook. I don't care if I am playing in the backyard and you cut left at the doghouse. It's just not going to happen.
There you go. There's your call. Yep, good call.
So Mangum to punt the football away on 4th and 45. One point they had the ball deep inside Merritt territory, and now it's at the midfield stripe. And you may lose another 5 here in a second if you don't get the punt off.
Player's short. Got him on there in time. Whoa.
Well, now they're going to try to, oh, my goodness. Tried to rugby it, and they kicked it on the run, and ball going to be, goes about 10 yards forward and then picked up by one of the interior linemen and taken back to the 45-yard line.
Well, if you're Merritt, you got to be thinking, you know what, as hard as it's been to actually get anything going against this defense, we're in this game. Mangum had a chance to really ice things there a moment ago, but now Merritt with the ball at the 45.
Yeah.
At their own 45 with a minute 20 to go in the third quarter, only down by 17.
Well, and again, that energy level just isn't there. I mean, the 75-yard touchdown pass from Shelby to James, and I thought, okay, this is what turns the corner, but just not there offensively. So an opportunity now for Merritt. 1:20 left here in the third. 20-7 or 20-3, they trail. Sent a man in motion, jet sweep, and strung out nicely by the Tigers. Boy, I tell you what, that is well played there. Out on the edge and not giving ground was Hunter Tipton. Tipton had a big body on him, knew he couldn't get through that big body, but you just dance with that guy, take him outside, let the other defenders get there and clean up the play.
That's been the steady thing all night long, and that's been the Mangum defense. They really have been consistent tonight where the offense maybe is hit and miss.
Second down and 10, no gain on the play. Ball at the 45-yard line, down to 40 seconds left in the third period of play. Run right up the middle, and that's been the best play all evening long for this group from Merritt, is just let the quarterback Hagan Justice run it up the middle of the field. He'll pick up 9 there, brings up a 3rd down and 1. 25 seconds left in the third. Merritt trying to pick up the pace a little bit here. They will need 3 scores to at least tie. With extra points and all that. Ball free again. Oh, what a hit there. Mangum going to recover it. Big time hit out in the open field by Sawyer Webb. And the loose football picked up by Mangum. Who got on that? I was watching Webb as he made the hit.
Yeah, didn't see, but just getting the ball loose again. It's been loose several times for both teams tonight.
9.2 left here in the third. So Mangum continuing to dodge bullets all evening long, and they've had a chance to put Merritt away. By the way, Quan Bailey back in there, so it indeed was a cramp. Probably the last play of quarter number 3. Bailey in the open field to the 50, hops a man, and then over across the 45 down to about the 44-yard line on indeed what was the final play.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Well, they set the chains.
0.6. You can't let it go, man. Third quarter in the books. Mangum on top, 20-3. The final 12 coming up after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. This commercial break being brought to you by Marceau.
Boy. Okay.
I'm trending old with that one. I don't know how many people remember Marcel Marceau. Well, now the third quarter is officially over. We'll try again. Mangum leads as we go to the fourth, 20-3. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Stand by, folks.
And hold that tiger.
There you go. Let's see if we can get this. Computer is not ready for a first game either.
Well, but it should be ashamed of itself. It's got 5 softball games underneath its belt.
It does. It sure does. Wow.
Fourth quarter set to go to work now. Mangum on top, 20-3. They have the football.
Let's see if we can do this right here.
First and 10.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in
The best laid plans of mice and men, Lenny. Tell them about how we'll live off the fat of the land.
Great book and a great movie. The Gary Sinise version.
Hello, April Gerald, tuning back in from out in, I guess, if you're in New Mexico, do they know that they have to quarantine for 14 days?
Yeah, if you live there, you don't...
But people from Oklahoma, Texas, and Arizona, if you go, you got to quarantine for 14 days. It could have been her plan all along. All right, it'll be first and 10 now for Mangum. They have the football at the 44. Shelby wants to throw, has time, looks, throws, cross the field. He's got Lamar open, but James can't get to the football. Incomplete. It'll be second down and 10.
But, folks, that was thrown 45, 50 yards by a sophomore and just led him a little bit too far. He was wide open.
Yeah, Birdie stepped into that one. That was a good-looking pass. If you go back and look at film and maybe Lamar got held up at the line of scrimmage, you know, there could have been something that bumped him off the route. Nonetheless, nice throw. Second down and 10. 11:54 left in the ball game. Mangum looking for that final score to put this one away. And watch that play clock. Tick, 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 tick. Now they'll hand it off to Bailey. Quan cuts it back up into the inside and loses the football.
Grief.
Picked up in space here and going the wrong way with the football is Riley Herndon. Now Herndon going to come back to the near side. Penalty flags all over the place. And Herndon going to run out of bounds at the 45. Just pooped.
That sounds like another word, which that was too.
I mean,
that whole thing was a wreck. We had flags flying everywhere.
Well,
Good
and
grief.
I'd like to go back and watch the video on that and see why Juan lost the football. I almost got the idea that he was trying to change it from one hand to the other. And I don't know why you do that in the middle of the field.
Oh, folks, as pretty as that first half was, whew.
Yep.
The second half has been little bumpy.
And it's clear indication kids get tired.
Yeah.
You know, those things happen.
Computers get tired.
Riley Herndon picked up the football and was running in the wrong direction. Then came back to the near side after circling the wagons and a couple of holds and a block to the back. And finally, football winds up in the hands of Merritt, but they'll have it first and 10 at their own 10-yard line. You know, they'll call it the 11. Hinton coming up next week for Mangum. It'll be here at the Liberty Bowl. We'll go on the air at 6:45. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. Comets coming to town.
Bill Haley?
I was getting ready to rock around the clock. You led me into it perfectly. Thank you. Hagen Justice from the shadow of his own goalpost. Pump fake, pass, and pass incomplete.
There's nowhere to go, Michael. Defense has been playing well all night, as the score would indicate, 20-3. But that's been the good, the positive thing for Coach Powers is his defense has been solid tonight.
Carnes should have caught that football, but he heard breathing down his neck Luke Rogers, so the pass incomplete. And that'll bring up a second down and 10. Clock stop with 11:31 left of the ball game.
Hook up our Commodore 64 and
and we had a flag on the play. Of course we did.
Of course we did.
Of course we did. And a big one, too.
Well, Deanne, enjoy that that new chair, the new couch.
Oh, she's probably in my chair.
Yeah.
Sleeping away. So the mark-off will take the ball across the 25 to the 26. Personal foul was the call. They do wind the clock. Both coaches probably agreed to that. Hagan Justice from the shotgun with time. Throws across the middle. Pass is picked off by Mangum. Intercepted there. Boy, I tell you what, that young man's had a good night tonight. We're talking about Lauren Sneed.
Yeah, secondary's been solid tonight. There's just been nowhere to go with the football for the Merritt Oilers.
Mike Herron came to the middle of the field. I thought maybe he was saying that there was going to be a penalty on that play, but he simply stopped the clock and pointed the opposite direction and said Mangum football. 11-11 left in the contest. 20-3. Trench, go ahead.
I was going to say, there's all kinds of Tiger receivers open over here. Finally get their defense. Merritt does shift it over.
3 here on the near side, just 1 up top. Shelby wants to throw, flushed from the pocket, scrambling for his life. Wants to throw across his body, stops instead and stays in bounds, making the play there. It's Zach Carr. A loss of about 2 on the play, 2nd down and a dozen.
Well, and you say throw it away, and he said, well, last time I tried, I got penalized for it.
So look at number 83 here on the near side for Merritt, and tell me who he reminds you of.
Okay, I'm not.
You're coming up empty. All right, yeah. I'll let the folks at home look at it for a minute, see if they agree with me. Shelby, little dump pass here on the near side, and Cantu couldn't hold on to it, and as if on cue, the young man who I was referring to, and that's Caleb Compton, couldn't pick it up off his shoe tops. It'll bring up a 3rd down and a dozen. He looks, and when I look at him, the first thing that comes to mind, the former wide receiver and sprinter for the Chicago Bears, Willie Gault. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just because you see 83 too in those colors.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean it is. You know, and it's the first thing that I thought of. Willie Gault. Well, he was a good one for the Bears.
The Bears.
3rd down and a dozen. Shelby with all kinds of time throws across the middle. Pass is caught by Sawyer Webb for a 1st down to the 31-yard line. Now that was a touch pass indeed by Brody Shelby.
That looked like they had done that a couple times before.
Sid Webb actually went down at the 32. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. And Merritt wants to take a timeout. 10-12 left of the ball game. 20-3. Mangum on top. Classic Hits 97.7. Don't say it. And OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
So does Merritt call that timeout because kids are getting chippy and coach is not going to tolerate it? Because I'm not seeing any other reason to.
Right. Could be.
Robin Bogart says go Tigers, and Austin Simmons is back watching. 10-12 left of the ball game. Mangum on top 20-3. They've been in control throughout. Due in large part to their defense and 2 well-thrown touchdown passes as well. Or one that set up another touchdown on a run by Quan Bailey, who gets the handoff here and ahead of steam, and goodbye Quan Bailey. Bailey into the end zone untouched, and I tell you what, he needs to give a high five and a slap on the backside to Elijah Bernal, because Bernal just simply caved in the end on this side, and Bailey had a lane, and that's an easy 32-yard touchdown run for Quan Bailey, 26-3. the extra point on the way. 10:04 left of the ball game.
Yes, a lane is an understatement. He didn't have a big-time hole to run through.
Extra point try on the way here. Been an adventure all night long for Lauren Sneed. This kick is blocked and no good. 10:04 left of the ball game. Mangum leads it 26-3 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
If you take oral medication 1, 2, or more times daily, then here's important information from Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. Our pharmacies now offer Dispel medication packaging. This simply means your medication comes in daily pop-out packaging. Your medication for morning or evening or both are all together and ready to easily pop out whenever you need them. Dispel is a free service offered by Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. To get your medication packed in personalized packaging, call our Mangum location at 580-782-2195. That's 782-2195. Or our Granite location at 580-535-2130. That's 535-2130.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Excellent execution that time by Mangum, that offensive line. And we talked about the block here on the edge that was absolutely suffocating by Elijah Bernal, led to the easy touchdown. So your Sam Powers, now you're up by 23. 10:04 left of the ball game. Do you strictly run it now the rest of the night?
I think so. First game, especially fatigue, and if people start cramping up, and as you said, if they start getting a little bit lazy too and tired, fatigued, then they could get hurt. That's when people get hurt.
Yeah, and it sounds silly, but you're right. When you're not hustling, just kind of standing around watching the play, somebody rolls into you or whatever the case may be. So, and you look over there, and there's 2 or 3 kids from Merritt that are absolutely gassed right now. And again, their numbers are not as strong as Mangum's.
Yeah, no, Class A and below, your numbers are, you're dealing with. Usually you have your first team guys and maybe a fill-in here or there, but after that you just do not have the replacements.
I mean, you look across the way, there's 4 guys right now that are like, wow, put somebody else in for me right now because I am really sucking wind. So Lawrence Sneed set to kick the football away. Let's see what he does here. 10:04 remaining. His club comfortably in front, 26-3. No points to play for. End over end kick, squib here on the near side, goes out of bounds. You really asked a lot of a kicker to kick it to a near sideline when you've got it on that hash mark on the near side, because there's not a lot of space to put the football.
Yeah, there is not, and it usually, it's just high school fact, it's hard to find a kid with a leg that can get it down there to the 10 to 5 yard line like you're going to see in college.
Well, it's just not glamorous.
Right.
So now the officials are talking about whether Mangum can ask for Merritt can ask for a re-kick, or they'll get the ball where it went out of bounds, which was the 37. And I think Merritt will probably take the ball where it is. Yeah. Big Mike Aaron. I mean, if you saw him show illegal procedure, which is the call for the ball going out of bounds, he looked to be in slow motion himself. 1st and 10 now, 10:04 remaining. Merritt goes to work from their own 37-yard line. Justice, crossing pattern, ball. Is that ball caught? I don't know how it got through 2 defenders, but that ball was caught. And that is a dandy catch there on the near side by the Merritt receiver.
Holding on Merritt.
I mean, that ball.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be picked off.
Yeah, there's 2 guys looking at one another like, how did you not catch that? Well, I thought you were going to. So a marvelous catch there going to be negated by the holding call on the offensive line. And again, that's just a quick pass play, so really there's not much reason to hold on that play. So it stops the clock with 9:58 remaining. Let's see if Mike runs it here. And they do wind it. All right. First down now at about...
Big Mike's hungry.
Yeah. First down at about 20. Justice in the flat. Ball bobbled. Caught a second time. And nice open field tackle there. Ashton Pride in on this time. Got help as well from a couple of teammates, including James Martin. Second down now. Second down at about 16. Line to make is the 47. Ball at the 31. Dropping back to pass. Hagan Justice. All kinds of time. Throw. Incomplete. Got to be a penalty flag, yeah.
He was pushed. Willie Galt was pushed.
Or in the program, he's also known as Caleb Compton. And it looked like getting there early was Reagan Allman. So Allman with the flag. 9:07 left of the ball game. For every minute of gameplay, 12 minutes of my life go away that I'll never get back.
Yeah, that first half was good.
It was a thing of beauty.
Yes, it really was. Just getting a little ragged.
You know, and one thing begats another. When the offense gets ragged, then the defense suddenly does, and guys are like, eh. So 1st and 10, Merritt. Justice throws, pass, caught. That's his tailback across the 50, down to about the 45-yard line of Mangum. Zach Carr on the pitch and catch. And Carr will pick up 7 on the play. Second down and 3. Of course, the announcing gets a little ragtag as well. Elijah Bernal in on the stop for Mangum, and he'll make a bunch of them this year. Second down and 3. Pistol formation, Justice. Back to pass. Flush from the pocket. Got room. Wants to run. Boy, I tell you what, great job of closing from the secondary that time. And the young man's starting to step up. Reagan Allman, he has made a couple of big hits in the open field. Sawyer Webb did a good job of chasing from behind. And then Allman lowering the lumber on the quarterback from Merritt, Hagan Justice. Third down and about 3. Ball at the 47-yard line of Mangum. Line to make for a first down, the 44. 7:55 and running. Ball on the ground. Picked up by Justice like a loaf of bread. Breaks a tackle once. Can't do it a second time. He'll lose yardage on the play. Took a page from my idol, Walter Payton. Walter, back in the days when he wore kangaroos. Remember those shoes?
Yep.
Roos? Walter Payton was seen running oftentimes with the ball in his hand like a loaf of bread. 7:25 left the ball game. 4th down and about 5. Justice with time. Hagan looking. Now flushed by Webb. Dump pass near side. Catch is made, and that'll be a first down. Good job of keeping the play alive by Coy Carnes. Made the catch with a defender draped all over him, Brody Shelby. So they'll move the chains down to about the 40. 7:13 left of the ball game. Normally I do these and I walk around the broadcast booth and my Fitbit tells me I've done over 10,000 steps, so I'm sitting down for the last 7 minutes. Hagan Justice. Short drop, throws, flat, pass, caught, wide open. Zach Carr with room. 20, 15, and finally run out of bounds at the 14-yard line. And I don't know how Zach Carr got that wide open, but in film study coming up on Monday or Tuesday, somebody going to like the conversation that's had.
A little miscommunication.
Yeah.
Somebody was left open.
Yeah, that's a blown assignment indeed. Zach Carr had all kinds of room. In fact, he could have driven a car down that far sideline.
It's getting late.
Tip your waiters and waitresses on the way out the door, and hey, try the veal. Justice rolling near his side as they play Jaws in the band. All the way across the field. Throw is incomplete, and that's pass interference again. The defender had no idea where the wide receiver was. And Luke Rogers did a little pirouette, waved his hands once, turned around, found him, and tackled him before the ball got there. Not the NFL, so it's not a spot foul. Oh, look at this. We're playing Jaws, and we're chomping like a Florida Gator. I like it.
You're not going to be able to do that anymore at the Swamp.
You can't do the Gator chomp?
No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have.
I knew the Tomahawk chop was going away, and like places like Florida State.
I'm going to name drop here, Michael.
Atlanta.
I don't normally brag or name drop. I'm obviously not the smartest fox in the family, but my cousin is the president of Florida, University of Florida, Kent Fox.
Get out of town, Chuck.
No.
Wow. How come I don't have any Tim Tebow material? Speaking of Tebow, Justice going to keep it himself, wind his way through traffic, tries to get to the end zone, and comes up about a half a yard short.
Still working hard.
But he picked up the first down. Let me just tell you something. Tebow, I love that guy, and I don't think he got a fair shake in the NFL. I think he could have been a quality NFL quarterback.
Possibly, but he sure did beat the Sooners, though, in the national championship.
I wasn't going to mention that. But then so did the Liberty, Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
Boise State.
That what made you a fan.
It is.
Yeah. Come on, Mike.
Heron says, what are we going to do now? Yeah, they're having a confab.
Shorter player. No.
Illegal substitution. Smoke on the water playing now.
Michael in the morning, 6 to 9, Monday through Friday. I do my best to catch it. I missed it a couple of days this last week, and Michael's let me know it, folks.
No.
Tell you what, he's done his sports report.
Tell the story accurately here.
Yeah. If I would have listened, I would have known. That's what. Or just listen to our conversation earlier in the week.
First down, Jerry, and into the end zone with the first touchdown of the night, the Merritt Oilers. A 1-yard score there for Tanner Newton, and it makes it 26 to 9 with 5:56 left in the ball game. Now, here's how the story goes, all right? I'm over at the softball complex setting up for the game against Apache. And I called him and I said, I'm panicking here because I'm missing a piece of equipment. He's like, you're setting up your equipment already? What time is it? I said,
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock? For football? I said, no, I got a softball game in 30 minutes.
Oof.
And I simply said, you're one of the thousands of listeners who don't tune in to Michael in the morning. 2-point conversion is converted.
Wow.
That's a good-looking play right there. Off his back foot, throwing the ball only where Zach Carr could catch it was Hagen Justice. And the 2-point conversion is good, and with 5:56 remaining, 26 to 11 our score. Mangum on top of Merritt. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall. Stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus, phone 580-477-1390.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
All right, so Mangum are leading now 26 to 11 after Merritt puts together a nice drive here in this fourth quarter of play.
2 onside kicks.
Don't. It's 2020. It could happen.
It could happen.
Don't even suggest it. By the way,
which Coach Powers is assuming that it's going to happen too. So
Judith Ann Miller is watching. Hey, Judith Ann, good to have you alongside. Yeah, he's got some good hands, folks, up there at the 50-yard line. Obviously, onside kick opportunity here for this group from Merritt and Coy Carnes. Carnes near side, ball smothered. Levi Cantu.
Well, if you're Merritt, you got to try it. You got to do it. It doesn't work very often, but you're trying to compete and show your kids you're not going to quit. And they have not. Mangum could have run away with this thing. And they have not gone out and hid from the Merritt Oilers here tonight. They do lead, though, by 15.
26-11, 5:56 remaining. And, again, I got to believe it's a steady diet of Juan Bailey. But it can't be because he's not in there. So Ashton Pride instead. Now, Lamar going to go into the backfield. They'll run the jet sweep to the far side. Lamar going to pick up the first down and more. And he'll take it all the way down to the 41-yard line.
Sorry, folks, in that filming. That was the worst job I've done tonight. I think I got more grass than I did of the play.
Well, the field does look nice.
Where's Dylan at?
Brad Gilbert.
You want to tee it up.
Yeah. 5:46 left of the ball game, 26-11. Labor Day weekend. Hope that you get a chance to celebrate and enjoy.
Your boys going to hit the link Sunday?
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Good deal.
Inside handoff here on the reverse, and Sawyer Webb takes it inside the 35 down to about the 33-yard line. They'll give him the 32.
So is this
down in about a yard.
Friendly rounds of golf each week, or do we play for pennies, or what are we doing here?
Well, I mean, it's a cheap bunch that I play with. We play for $1.
Gotcha.
$1.09.
I gotcha.
Yeah, the winner of the front 9, back 9, and overall gets $1. If somebody is fortunate enough to make a birdie, it's worth $1. And if you hit it on the green on a par 3, it's $1 as well. So
interesting. Okay.
So, yeah, I think, you can
get some coffee, Coke money out of the deal.
A little bit, yeah. I always got to make sure that you got a little cash when you go. And here's the great thing about it.
Are you the best player?
No.
Okay.
No, I usually come in last or next to last every once in a while. I'm the blind squirrel who finds a nut, and I'll shoot a 38, and they're looking at me like, where's this most of the time?
Interesting.
But earlier this year, Tim Rablis, who works there at Southwest Technology Center, we went down to Burt Burnett. We'd actually played 18 holes at a course in Wichita Falls, and Wichita Falls City Council was voting on us whether they're going to shut the city down. So we played that round pretty quickly, got done, said, well, let's run up to Burt Burnett and play there, which we have done before. Tim Rablis makes a hole-in-one on number 14.
Wow.
First one of the bunch that has ever occurred. He hits it, and there's a glare behind the green. We don't know. All of us are to the right looking for our ball off the green. And he goes, look, it's in the hole.
It's in the hole.
Yeah. Of course, Todd Lemon accused him of cheating, but
of course.
Jet sweep right side. Lamar first down and more, 25. Down to about the 23-yard line. When he stepped out of bounds, they set it at 25. You got another, the cramping going on now. So it's fun, and we play it out to Air Force Base, and they do it.
I heard you talk highly about Fort Sill course.
Fort Sill's got a nice course. In fact, we are scheduled to play there 2 weeks from today.
Wow, so we
tee
times booked out.
No,
huh?
we have dates. Yeah, we have to. Brody Shelby hands it off to Bailey. Quan breaking tackles, pushing the pile forward down to about the 20-yard line. Clock continues to run. 5:05 remaining. We normally play in a lot of charity golf tournaments, but they've all been canceled this year because of COVID-19. So we decided that each month we would pick a golf course and go play somewhere.
So who's the ringer in your group?
Well, they all are.
Okay, you're just
they cheat, and and it's okay. I accept it. It's okay. Fine.
Something I had to live with.
Yeah, Ashton Pride on the carry. Pride looking for the end zone. Tackled from behind at about the 5-yard line. Ashton Pride.
Good cutback.
Yep, 4:31 left of the ball game. 26-11. Nah, it's a good group of guys, and The nice thing about it is we've known one another for a long, long time, and we're just able to go and have some fun and forget about life for a little while. But we would recommend Fort Sill. It's a good place to play golf. Handoff again. Pride Ashton looking for the end zone. He got stood up at about the 1 yard line. And I bet you they give it to him one more time. It'll be second down and about a yard. Now, we went and played the territory in Duncan. Oh, wow.
It's a nice.
Yeah, it was humbling. A humbling 103. Thank you.
You're getting closer to me. Come on up there, buddy.
But I didn't pay $17 for a sandwich like Billy Graham and Howard Hicks did.
Okay, gotcha.
Ashton Pride in the end zone from a yard away. And that'll make it a 32-11 ball game with 3:48 remaining. So Ashton Pride, the freshman, getting into the end zone. Sam Powers indeed did keep the ball on the ground and run as much clock as possible. There's some nice courses around here. Elk City has a nice course. Fun to play. We play at Clinton every once in a while. Snap is back. Hold is true. Kick is on its way. Did it get there? It did. 3:48 left in the ball game. Mangum 33 and Merritt 11. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
I hope that I say this correctly. Devanya Monroe. She said, "Great job, Tigers." Oh, it is Devanya. Of course, I know who this is now. Oh, it's been that kind of day. Devanya, thanks, kid. Great job, Tigers. Sorry we couldn't make it tonight. Corbin McGill, we watched you on here, though. Awesome job. So, Devanya, we hope life is treating you well and you're doing okay, kid.
I thought that meant at 33.
I did too. It should have. It was 26-11, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it's 2020. Anything can happen.
Everybody's cramping up.
Mangum to kick it away. High end over end kick. Going to be fielded back at about the 17-yard line. 20, 25, 28, and now the 30-yard line. And tell you what, another young man who's had a nice night, Sawyer Webb, makes the tackle there. 3:42 remaining. Devanya actually made an appearance at the ball game one time last year. That was when Dylan and I had free certificates to Whataburger.
We still have a bunch we're going to be giving away soon. So
steady stream of young people, and it was great. There was nobody over the age of 20 who would climb that ladder for a free hamburger.
But it was kids, on parents' orders though, to get up there.
Their kids are like, man, give me them burgers, man. 3:42 left. Justice with time, throws, pass, picked off.
That's going to seal it.
Yep. Reagan Allman getting the interception. His second of the night, takes it down to the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Mangum from there, and a couple of first downs, and this one will be over. 3:31 remaining. Just to close it out on Devanya, her son, this guy, he was kind of like, hey, dude, talking to your son, I need some of those certificates. And he liked 10, and Dylan kind of looked at him like, man, I can take you. And I'm thinking, I don't think you can. Fun kid. We had a ball with him up here, and all the other kids. That's a nice thing. As Quan Bailey will carry down to about the 25-yard line. And the kids who came up here, all respectful and nice and polite and just fun. And, you feed off their energy. And that's what's so neat about it, is having those young people around you. You can't run and jump like they can, but you can sure vicariously enjoy their enthusiasm and their energy. 3:04 left. Clock running, fourth quarter play. So Mangum will start the 2020 campaign with a 30, it still says 32. Inside toss to Quan Bailey. Look out, Bailey at the 20. He gets a block at the 15, cuts it back into the top 5, dances into the end zone, and he will score. Quan Bailey. I love how they isolated him here on the near side, gave it to him on a little pitch. That actually was a pass because it went forward, and then he just simply was a runaway freight train here on the near side. And there were a couple of guys who kind of gave the old ole. No, I don't think I'm going to hit that guy. He's running hard, and he's a load. So it's 38-11, 2:44 left in the contest. Extra point on the way. They just keep getting better. That one easily through. Lauren Sneed makes it a 38-11 ball game. 38-11, 2:44 left. More Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Well, my abacus doesn't go, oh, thank you so much. My abacus doesn't go quite that high, and I've run out of fingers and toes a long time ago.
Put your shoes back on.
Still 39, I guess, huh? I'm like you. I think it ought to be 40, but 6 one way, half a dozen the other. Like I say, not playing for points.
Yep.
So, by the way, David Gordon brings up a very salient point. How about that band? That's one of the great things, where we are perched and the band right there with us, and some energy coming from the band. And David, you're right, band doing an excellent job, and thank you for letting us know. Mercedes Vila is watching. Hello, Mercedes. There was a song about you at one point. 2:44 left. You're thinking about it, trying to figure it out. Line drive kick near side. Going to be picked up by the upback, 25-30. Dances out to about the 35-yard line. First and 10 from there. Eric Rodriguez says, way to go, fellas. So, Mercedes.
Boy.
Okay, well, I thought you younger person would go with that. I was thinking more along the lines of Janis Joplin.
Ooh.
And Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends.
Travis Reese, thank you.
Boy, no kidding, that water tastes pretty good. Been better about an hour ago, but we'll take it now. By the way, Travis is a heck of a golfer, and he is
really.
He's conquered the territory more than once. Him and Jay Cross. They're like, Barnes, you go play with us. No, I'll go caddy for you. And I'm not going to play with you guys. Take every penny I got. First and 10, 2:35 and running. Dropping back to pass. Throwing it up for grabs in the middle of the football field is Hagan Justice. That one got knocked away, and it looked like we were going to get another interception. Braylon Martinez was right there. So incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. 2:29 left.
Hitting comments next week.
Yes.
Hopefully, still playing. Everything's good. That is kind of the scary thing each and every week here.
Yeah, and you've got a holiday weekend coming up, and socializing the unofficial end of summer and Then you look at the forecast and going to get cold, and people are going to huddle up for that too. Justice, crossing pass, caught, and a great open field tackle by Martinez. Braylon making the play. Sue Thompson says, so good to hear, hold that Tiger in the background. Now, Justin O'Neill, who's been one of the many people who've joined me in the broadcast booth on Mangum Broadcast, he made a claim that Hold That Tiger was done by Frank Sinatra. Does that sound right?
Well, we can figure that out.
I could kind of hear, Frank, clicking his fingers and hold that tiger, hold that. But I don't know. You gonna check it for us?
Yes, sir.
All right, $1.50 left to the ball game. Justice from the shotgun, low snap, gets it. Now pressure, throws, jump pass, caught, big time hit. Ball comes free. It was incomplete. Now some guys are teeing off. Ragnar Ullman, he's impressed me all night long. And a couple of interceptions, and boy, he has really laid the lumber to folks as well. That'll bring up a 4th down now. 4th and about 8, $1.42 left. 39-11 officially.
Yeah, Frank did it. Yeah.
Okay, all right, there you go. Part of the Rat Pack, of course, Frank Sinatra. 4th down and 8. Back here playing center field is Jackson Reisner. They're going to punt the football. All right, then. A little rugby kick here on the near side, and boy, one of the up-backs wanted to make the catch, but wisely getting away from it was Aiden Warner. Warner's like, come on, man, let me catch it. Oh, got to get away from it. Coach is in my ear telling me, get away! 92 seconds left in this one. Raymond Panetta says, great job, Tigers. Good job this afternoon by the Lady Tigers as well, as they were victorious, winning by a final score of 12-2 run rule fashion against Apache. Now 10-0 inside the district. Won 10 games in a row. And everybody hear this because you can be my witness. They're supposed to play Mangum Tuesday at 4. If they do, we'll have that game on radio. Somebody let Chad Fox know. First down carry here, Ashton Pride, and Pride won't get back to the line of scrimmage. Open field tackle made there. 2nd down and 11. Minute 20 left of the ball game.
Folks, I'm going to go on record and say the score is 40-11. And that Travis Reese was gossiping next door and missed a point.
Well, he was probably telling somebody about his golf game.
They're probably right. Okay.
1 minute left of the ball game. Scoreboard says 39, but Chad and I both have 40, and I'm going to go with Chad because he signs the checks. Ashton Pride drops the football, and he'll get tackled back at about the 35-yard line. 45 seconds left. Have to run one more play. It's 3rd down and long. So one more play, and this one will be in the books, and Mangum will be 1-0 in the season. And we'll welcome Hinton to Liberty Bowl next Friday night. 6:45 airtime. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. Here's what I like about small-town football and football Americana. Trent Shelby, one of the assistant coaches, came from down upon high, and he's walking through the stands, patting people on the back, shaking their hands. How you doing? Good to see you. Gonna come over for Labor Day. I'll make you a hamburger this weekend. I mean, that's great. I mean, it really is.
See you at church Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. All right, one more snap. Take a knee, and this one will come to a close. Mangum victorious tonight in the lid lifter for the 2020 campaign as they win it by a final score of, we're going to call it 40-11 over Merritt. Back to wrap this one up after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv. Been a fun night. Mangum wins it 40-11 over Merritt to begin the 2020 campaign at 1-0 in anticipation of hosting Hinton next Friday night here at the Liberty Bowl. And you've got an opportunity to compare and contrast. You saw a Week 0 game last week that didn't have the kind of point coverage that was here tonight.
Yeah, last week was a little bit different. I mean, the heat was just overwhelming. There was less week of conditioning that some of those teams had and practices as well. Got a little ragged here in the second half of this one, but the the Mangum Tigers offense still looked pretty good, especially with the sophomore under center. That just pretty impressive start for the youngster.
All right, defense also doing well and pitched the shutout for most of the ball game, gave up the touchdown late, but again, win it going away by a final score of 40-11. Earlier today, the Mangum softball team was victorious as they won 12-2 over Apache, one step closer to a district championship. They are now 10-0 in the district, scheduled to play on Tuesday against Navajo at Navajo. If it is not rained out, we'll have that ball game. It is scheduled for about 4 o'clock, and we'll go on the air at about 3:50. Well, this outcome much better than the last time you and I did a football game together, so we'll have to get together and do it again.
Let's do it. And how about this, too? The whole team and the coaches as well saluting the fans.
Yeah, and that's a great thing. And when you go back and watch the video, at the end, one of the linemen was chasing, I think it was Coach Powers, that never could see, with a bucket of ice water. They were wanting to get in the ice bath, and it didn't occur. But nonetheless, Mangum wins it tonight 40-11. Our thanks to Chad Fox. And again, join us on Tuesday for Mangum and Navajo softball, weather permitting. And the next Friday night, we're back at the Liberty Bowl. Mangum set to entertain the Comets of Hinton here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. You can hear the difference.